mortality. The BEST award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early
quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding.
Lady Wildcats and Wildcats return home for this district matchup in DeKalb County. Time now for our invocation and the playing of our national anthem. National anthem performed here tonight at Livingston Academy as the Lady Wildcats and Wildcats get ready to play again here on Overton Events. Happy to have you with us for the broadcast here this evening as Livingston Academy getting back into district play tonight as well here against DeKalb County as the Lady Tigers of DeKalb County dressed in the road gold, the black numbers, the white trim. They've got a new head coach, Brandy Alley, taking over from Coach Fish that was at DeKalb County for a very long time. She's assisted by Madison Parsley. And they will start. Number 4, Chloe Van Branken. Number 10, Madison Martin. Number 11, Ella Van Branken. Number 22, Avery Agee. And number 32, Tess Barton, the starting 5 for the Lady Tigers of DeKalb County High School. Again, dressed in the gold, the black numbers, the white trim on the basketball uniforms. Livingston Academy, the Lady Wildcats come in 11-3 overall. They're 1-0 in District 7 AAA. They are coached by Leslie Riddle. She's assisted by Billy Sales, Abby Jolly, and Elizabeth Maxwell. And they'll start number 11, Hallie Ledbetter. Number 12, Aaliyah Melton. Number 14, Keely Mullins. Number 22, Mally Jean Coleman. And number 24, Ellie Butler, the starting 5 for Livingston Academy. Again, it is number 11, Hallie Ledbetter. Number 12, Aaliyah Melton. Number 14, Keely Mullins. Number 22, Mally Jean Coleman. And number 24, Ellie Butler, the starting 5 for the Lady Wildcats of Livingston Academy, dressed in the home white, the blue numbers, the gold trim on the basketball uniforms. Livingston coming off of a couple of big wins over 4A schools this past week down at Independence High School down in Williamson County. They beat Ravenwood big and won on a last-second three-pointer by Hallie Ledbetter to beat Cookville in the second game down there at Independence High School to go to 11-3, 1-0 in the district. DeKalb County is 8-7 overall. They're 1-1 in District 7 AAA play. Aaliyah Melton to jump for Livingston. She'll jump against Tess Martin. Ball in the air. Tap going to be controlled by DeKalb County. Is there to chase it down is Agee. Agee now to Chloe Van Branken. Chloe will go left side to Agee. They swing the ball Left wing now to Ella Van Branken. Long skip pass will get to Martin. Martin will drive. Cut off on the baseline. Back up top. Ella Van Branken. Deep three ball bouncing. No good. Rebound tapped around. DeKalb County comes up with a second chance for the Lady Tigers. Coleman deflects that away. Almost got the steal for Livingston. DeKalb County to reset up top against the matchup zone by Lady Wildcats. Martin fakes, will drive, gets inside. Little floater in the lane, bouncing, no good. Rebound taken away by DeKalb County. Another chance for the Lady Tigers. Ella Van Branken, left wing three ball is good. So they made the most of those two offensive rebounds to get extra possessions, and they jump in front 3-0. Coleman, left side. They swing the ball to Mullins. Mullins against the zone by DeKalb County in the lane. Ledbetter, quick release by Halley is good. Ledbetter coming off a career high against Ravenwood a couple of games ago with 25. That game winner against Cookville. She had a couple of huge games down there at Independence High School last week. Van Branken in the corner out of Martin. They'll skip it back up top. Ella Van Branken, deep three. This time's off the back iron, no good. Coleman with the rebound with a chance to run. Pretty head fake, gets her free. Drops it inside to Butler. Butler leans in, jumper banking, no good. But our first foul of the game is going to go on Avery Agee. She'll pick up number 1 with 6:39 to play in the first quarter, and this will put Ellie Butler on the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw by Ellie is good. Butler, with her first point, ties the game at 3. Livingston looking to take their first lead here against DeKalb County. Second free throw by Butler. That one's no good. Rebound off the hands of Ledbetter. Right back to Butler. Driving layup. Good. Ellie Butler. Ledbetter kept it alive. Butler got to it with her momentum carrying her to the rim. Lays it up and in on a 3-point trip, and the Lady Wildcats score 5 in a row to take a 5-3 lead. The corner with it is Agee. Ball deflected by Butler, stolen by Coleman. Mally Jean will drive. No look pass to Mullins. Left side pull-up jumper, no good. Melton with the offensive board. Rebound by Melton. Back up, no good, but a foul going to be called on DeKalb County, and it will put Aaliyah Melton on the free throw line to shoot 2 as Tess Barton has picked up her first, team second. Melton going to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Wildcats. Free throw by Aaliyah is good. Melton becoming the latest member of the 1,000-point club here at Livingston Academy earlier this season. Adding to that as the season goes along. Aaliyah to shoot a second free throw, dribbling the basketball there. This one's on the way. This one rattles and comes out. Rebound Barton. Barton now to Agee. Agee will bring it front court. Works the ball between the circles. Right side now to Chloe Van Branken. Van Branken will cross to the left hand. Works it top of the key. Hands off Agee. Agee will work her way inside. Drops it down low. Barton. Little jump hook on the baseline. No good. Ledbetter pulls the rebound. A lot of contact there. They let it go. Now to Melton. Melton to Coleman. Coleman, long baseball pass to Butler. Butler, quick move, drops it inside Melton. Her fall away block. Rebound taken away by Chloe Van Branken. Van Branken will bring it front court now to Ella Van Branken. Van Branken working there at the half-court circle. 5.5 to play. In the first quarter, Livingston leading 6-3. Lady Wildcats have scored 6 in a row. Van Branken looks to drive, and as she goes, our first foul will be called on Livingston. It'll go on Keely Mullins. Mullins will pick up her first foul in the game against the Lady Wildcats, coming with 5:26 to play in the first quarter. Inbounds goes to Barton at the right elbow. Livingston's went man-to-man. Butler's knocked it free, but Ella Van Branken will recover. She'll drive. Big step in the lane. Left-hand layup good. Ella Van Branken. The strong move right there by Van Branken. She scored all 5 for them and cuts the lead down to 1 at 6-5. Coleman to Melton up top. They swing it left side. Mullins. Mullins in the lane. Ledbetter. Ledbetter back to Mullins. Keeley will fake, will drive, gets all the way to the rim. Right side layup, no good. Ledbetter with the offensive rebound, back up, no good. Rebound pulled away by Barton. Now to Ella Van Branken. Van Branken quickly in the front court. Dribbles to the left baseline. Cut off there by Coleman. Left side Martin. Her 3 is bouncing, no good. Ledbetter will take that rebound away from Ella Van Branken. Looked like Halley was being held as she tried to go get that rebound, but no call. And now Livingston will control with Coleman to bring it front court. Mally Jean will call the offensive set. Works against the 2-3 zone to Butler. Now to Melton. Back to Butler. Left side they go to Coleman. Alley-oop to Melton. Right side layup good. Aaliyah Melton. Melton lays it up and in for her first field goal. She's got 3. Little back screen set by Livingston. And Melton getting open at the rim. Lays it up and in to extend the lead back to 3 at 8-5. Van Branken to the elbow. Backs it back out to Agee. Right side now to Martin. Martin works her way to the short corner. Tried to go inside to Barton, but off her hands and out of bounds. Turnover by DeKalb County. We'll give it right back to Livingston Academy as DeKalb County gets their first sub in the game. Dare Collins will check in for the Lady Tigers. She'll replace Barton. Coleman to bring it front court now as DeKalb County extending that 2-3 zone a little bit. Mullins now to Butler. Butler inside to Melton. Right side jumper on the blocks, no good. Rebound tapped out by Melton to Ledbetter. To Coleman up top. Coleman will drive in the corner. Butler. Ellie's three ball on the left side. Bang! Ellie Butler knocks down the triple. She's got a free throw, a two-pointer, and a three-point field goal. And Livingston has their biggest lead at 6 at 11-5. Ella Van Branken inside. Chloe Van Branken is knocked to the floor, and the foul going to be called on Livingston. Foul will go on Aaliyah Melton. Aaliyah will pick up her first, team second. Throw in here for DeKalb County on the baseline. Agee to Ella Van Branken up top. Lob down low, tried to get the ball to Collins over her head and out of bounds. Turnover by DeKalb County, gives it right back to Livingston. Melton will play the ball into Coleman to bring it front court for the Lady Wildcats. Slowly walking it up. Brandy Alley, she's had a storied playing career as a high school player. We'll talk about that as the game goes along. Mullins hands off to Coleman on the right side. Mally Jean swings it left side now to Butler. Butler will drive. Back out top to Coleman. Coleman, they look to double team. Coleman now will dribble around it. Coleman works her way inside. Finds Mullins. Right elbow jumper by Keeley is good. Oh, Mally Jean Coleman breaking them down off the bounce. Able to find Mullins wide open at the right elbow to knock down her first two, and Livingston's out by 8 for the first time. Ella Van Branken to Martin. Up top now to Ella Van Branken. She'll drive. Left-hand layup. Bouncing no good. Rebound Melton, who defended that one well. Coleman. Long pass ahead to Butler. Quick crossover to the left hand. Butler floater in the lane. Bouncing no good. Rebound Agee. Agee now to Martin. Martin will slow it down on the right side. They'll swing it now to Chloe Van Branken. Van Branken dribbling up top. A little hesitation dribble will get her inside. Jumper's no good. Our first free throws coming up for DeKalb County is the foul going to be called on Livingston. It will go on Mally Jean Coleman. She'll pick up her first, team's third. Going to the line, Chloe Van Branken for the first free throw for DeKalb County, and this one is good. They take it with 2:19 to play in the first quarter and cut the lead down to 7 now at 13-6. Second free throw coming up from Van Branken. Puts the ball in the air. That one's bouncing no good. Rebound Ledbetter. Ledbetter now to Coleman. Coleman ahead to Butler. Butler will drive. Finds Melton at the free throw line. Left wing Mullins. Up top, Ledbetter made a tough catch. Ella Van Branken almost anticipated that one well and almost got the steal, but Livingston keeps control, and they'll reset with Coleman at the half-court circle. Coleman works it right side now to Butler, and they're going to call steps on Livingston Academy. Cameron Brannon going to check in for the Lady Tigers. She'll come in replacing Martin, as it will be Ella Van Branken to bring the ball front court for the Lady Tigers. She'll work it across the timeline. Working there, top of the key as we're under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Agee, deep three on the left side's good. Avery Agee. Agee has the first triple of the game for her first points, and cuts the lead down to 4 at 13-9. Melton will drive. Ball knocked free, but goes right to Mullins. Mullins back inside Melton. They double team. Melton down low Butler. Reverse layup. Good. Ellie Butler. Melton found her on the good look inside. Butler moving without the basketball. Scores her 8th, and Livingston back out by 6 at 15-9. Ella Van Branken works with the left hand. Spins back to the right hand. Lob in the corner. Tried to hit Agee. Threw it over her head and out of bounds. Turnover by DeKalb County. Will give it right back to Livingston Academy. The Lady Wildcats will play it in the backcourt with Melton to throw in to Coleman. Coleman now will walk it up the floor as she gets the play call from Coach Leslie Riddle. Coleman dribbling top of the key. Goes right side now to Butler. Butler to Mullins cutting inside. She'll kick it in the corner now to Ledbetter. Ledbetter on the baseline to Melton. Back out to Coleman now to reset. Mullins in the corner. Melton. Aaliyah will take the three there and knock it down. Aaliyah Melton. Defender had a hand in her face. It didn't matter. Aaliyah scores her first three-pointer. She's got 6, and Livingston out by 9 now at 18-9 with 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Right corner with it is Brandon. Back up top now to Ella Van Branken. Her driving layup no good. Got her own rebound, then has it taken away by Ledbetter. Ledbetter now. Agee tried to take it away from Coleman, couldn't do so. Butler in the front court. Butler gets in the lane, ball knocked free and stolen by Brannon. Now Chloe Van Branken will bring it front court. Chloe will work it up top to Ella Van Branken. 15 seconds to play in the quarter. They want the last shot of the quarter. Does DeKalb County. Ella Van Branken will drive, gets inside, jumper banking, no good. Collins with the rebound. Melton going to reach in and tie her up, and they'll call the jump ball with 7 seconds to play, and the arrow is going to give it to Livingston Academy. So the Lady Wildcats, plenty of time to get a shot, 7 seconds, as the inbounds goes to Coleman. Coleman in the front court for Livingston. Coleman now to Butler. Butler up top, Ledbetter. 3 ball at the buzzer by Halley is bouncing no good, and we're through one. After one complete, it is Livingston Academy 18, DeKalb County 9.
Coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee, 2350 Cookeville Highway, under new management. That is correct. Under new management here at Frontier Chevrolet. Guys, want to let you guys know about all the vehicles that we have on the lot right now. We have a big super savings event going on. And if you haven't noticed, we're giving back to the community. We had a turkey giveaway here on Thanksgiving. Be looking forward again coming around Christmas time. We believe in going back and helping the community a lot. So we want you guys to make sure you like and share the post. That way everybody gets the opportunity to come up here and get a gift at no cost at all to you.
Branken in the front court, top of the key. Livingston back to that matchup zone. Van Branken dribbled it off her foot, but they're going to call a push on Mally Jean Coleman, and Mally Jean has picked up number 2. Coleman picks up her second with 7:50 to play in the first half. Ella Van Branken plays the ball into Barton. Back to Van Branken. Ella will swing it left side to Agee. Agee back to Ella Van Branken. Ella dribbling top of the key, will just pull up and take a 3 there and knock it down. Ella Van Branken, 3 feet behind the three-point line, knocks down her second 3. She's got 8 points in the game. Melton, left side to Mullins. Mullins fakes, now we'll work it right wing to Coleman. Coleman backs it back out with the left-hand dribble. Coleman working the ball, left wing now to Butler. High post Ledbetter, a step inside the free throw line, knocks it down. Hallie Ledbetter finding that open spot in the middle of the zone. Knocks it down from 14 feet in front. She's got 4. Livingston back out by 8 at 20-12. Their biggest lead has been 9. DeKalb County's biggest lead has been 3. Butler knocks it free. Butler trying to get to it, can't do so. And the ball going to be out of bounds off of DeKalb County's Collins as she'll knock it out of bounds. Livingston going to get the first sub of the game in for them. Mila Daly will check in as Butler to play the ball in to Daly. Daly will cross to the left hand. Daly goes left side to Ledbetter in the corner. Butler, 3 ball by Ellie. That one's rimming, no good. Long rebound coming out to Barton. Barton now to Agee. Agee, long pass. Ella Van Branken will go meet it. She'll drive, and as she goes, she'll have it knocked free and out of bounds off Van Branken. It will go to Livingston Academy. Bailey Allred going to check in for Livingston. She'll come in replacing Keely Mullins as Melton will play it in to Daly. Daly now will bring it front court for the Lady Wildcats. Right side they go to Butler. Butler dribbling with the left hand. Now to Allred. Pass deflected away. Butler will get to it. Butler backs it back out to Melton. Melton up top. Ledbetter. Step back 3 by Halley is bouncing no good. Rebound pulled away by Ella Van Branken. Van Branken wanting to run. Will bring it front court on the dribble. Van Branken right side. Agee. 3 ball in the air is good. Avery Agee. Agee has her second 3. A couple of 3s here in the quarter by DeKalb County has cut the lead to 5 at 20-15. Butler from 19. Her 2-point jumper is no good. Rebound tapped out to Melton. Melton back to Butler on the right wing. Now to Daly. Daly goes left side Allred. Allred inside at the high post to Melton. Melton turnaround jumper from the left elbow, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Ledbetter. Touch last by Livingston. Basketball going to go to DeKalb County as Madison Martin going to check back in. She'll replace Dare Collins. Agee goes inbounds to Chloe Van Branken. Van Branken will bring it front court. 5:45 to play first half. Livingston leading 20-15. Chloe Van Branken will drive. Her jumper no good. Daly with the rebound for Livingston. Daly might have got a piece of that shot. Daly has it knocked free but keeps the dribble alive. Daly will bring it across the timeline to Ledbetter. Ledbetter back to Daly. They're extending the defenses to DeKalb County. Little half-court trap as Ella Van Branken challenging everything up top. Now to Allred. Left side Daly. Mila's three in the air is bouncing no good. And Butler is going to be on the back of Martin. Ellie Butler will pick up the foul. That will be her first, team's fifth here in the first half as Keely Mullins going to check back in, replacing Ellie Butler. Martin goes inbounds to Chloe Van Branken. Van Branken will bring it front court, dribbling top of the key. She'll cross it over, stepped around the screen with the left-hand dribble. Cut off there on the baseline by Mullins. Up top, Ella Van Branken. Three ball is bouncing, no good. Melton high to get that rebound for Livingston Academy. Now to Daly. Daly in the front court, working there. Picks up the dribble ball, knocked away by Chloe Van Branken. Daly will recover, then Ella Van Branken will take it away to Chloe Van Branken. She'll drive the left side, layup good, and she is fouled. Chloe Van Branken has a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play as the foul going to go on Bailey Allred. She'll pick up her first, team foul number 6 here in the first half as Coleman will come in replacing Daly. Van Branken at the free throw line trying to complete an old-fashioned three-point opportunity and trying to cut the lead to 2 if she can make it. Free throw here is good. So Chloe Van Branken, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. She's got 4 points, and DeKalb County has outscored Livingston 9-2 in the quarter to cut the lead down to 2 at 20-18. Ledbetter made a great catch on the high pass. Ledbetter tried to go inside, ball deflected away. Coleman will get to it. Coleman drops it left baseline. Ledbetter, short corner jumper by Halley. Rims no good. Rebound Barton. Barton with the outlet to Ella Van Branken going to run. Van Branken will drive. Big step to the rim. Layup good. Ella Van Branken. Van Branken, the first player for either team to go into double figures. She's got 10. DeKalb County has tied it at 20 apiece halfway through the second quarter. Coleman high post to Ledbetter. Mullins, right wing three ball in the air is bouncing no good. Hit the support over the top of the backboard, and it's going to go out of bounds off Livingston. DeKalb County will play it in on the end line with Ella Van Branken stepping out to throw in to Chloe Van Branken. Van Branken will bring it front court for the Lady Tigers. They come in 8-7, 1-1 in the district. They beat Stone, lost to White County in the district. Martin will drive. Her jumper on the baseline, bouncing no good. Rebound Allred. Allred now to Coleman. Coleman quickly in the front court. Quickly to the rim. Driving layup. Good. Mally Jean Coleman. The speed of Coleman. Got her to the rack. Lays it up and in for her first 2. A 2 that Livingston needed badly to stop that run by DeKalb County. Ella Van Branken to Martin on the pick and roll. Martin kicks it left side to Agee. Agee working there with the right hand, gets inside, little floater over Mullins, bouncing no good. Rebound fought for inside, and Barton going to get the rebound, and she's going to be held and fouled by Ledbetter. Hallie Ledbetter will be called for this one. That will be her first, team's 7th, and this will put Tess Barton on the free throw line to shoot the front end of the 1-1 with 3:20 to play in the first half. Barton stepping up there for the Lady Tigers, puts this one on the way and knocks it down. Not a conventional release on that free throw as Ellie Butler and Chloe Jenkins coming on the floor for Livingston. Ledbetter and Allred going to sit down. She shoots that up around her right ear. Well, that's not exactly what you usually see, but she makes them both. And that's the end result is what you want, and that's what she gets. And she goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line, ties the game at 22 apiece. Coleman now will bring it front court with 3 minutes to play in the first half in a 22-22 game. Mullins on the left side. High post Melton. Melton will drive. Fall away in the lane. Bouncing no good, but a foul going to be called on DeKalb County. And Aaliyah Melton will go to the line to shoot 2 as Tess Barton has picked up her second. Barton picks up number 2 with 3:05 to play in the first half. Aaliyah Melton, the free throw line to shoot 2 here for Livingston. This one's on the way and good. Dare Collins coming back in for DeKalb County. She'll replace Tess Barton. Melton to shoot a second free throw. She moves Livingston back in front by 1, make it 2 as Aaliyah knocks down both free throws there. She's got 8. Ella Van Branken will bring it front court for DeKalb County. Lob on the baseline. Agee is open. Finds Chloe Van Branken through the lane. Layup good. Chloe Van Branken. Van Branken 5 in the quarter, 6 in the game. Butler in the front court to Coleman. Melton top of the key. Underneath Butler. Good pass. Butler's layup's good, and she's got a chance at a three-point play. Aaliyah Melton threading the needle. Foul will go on Dare Collins. She'll pick up her first. Score the bucket for Butler. She's into double figures with 10 and a chance to make it 11 here at the free throw line. Free throw by Ellie. Rolls good. Butler's 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. Has 11 points on the night. And extends the lead back to 3 at 27-24. Collins right corner in three-point range. Collins dribbling with the left hand. Works her way inside. Double team. Jump hook blocked away by Melton. Blocked out of bounds by Melton. Touched last by Livingston. Basketball going to stay with DeKalb County as they'll play it on the end line. Avery Agee stepping out to throw in with 2.5 to play in the first half. Agee right side. Chloe Van Branken. Van Branken will drive the baseline. Gets all the way to the rim. Layup no good. Rebound Jenkins. Now to Coleman. Coleman up the left side to Mullins. Mullins will drive. Finds Butler open from 10. Jumper's good. Ellie Butler. You talk about a quick release. She just caught it. The ball was out of her hands in half a second, and she knocks it down to extend the lead back to 5 at 29-24. Ella Van Branken in the corner now to Agee. Agee back to Van Branken, replacing her left corner. 3 ball is good. Ella Van Branken. She's got her third 3, has 9 points. That one knocked away. Coleman will get it. Now to Butler. Butler back to Coleman on the give and go. Coleman dribbles back out with the left hand. They'll swing it to Mullins. High post Melton. Jumper from 13 off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound Ella Van Branken. Van Branken controlling for DeKalb County as she'll bring it front court. Van Branken dribbling there with 1.5 to play in the first half. Ledbetter ready to check back in for Livingston if she gets a chance. Agee spins on the baseline. Can't shake free of Butler. Now to Chloe Van Branken to Martin. Martin holding the basketball there. Will dribble with the right hand. Martin works her way inside. Scoop layup. Rolls off. Rebound taken away by Melton. Then Melton's pass going to be knocked out of bounds. Let's see who it's going to. It went off of Chloe Van Branken. It will go to Livingston Academy. Ledbetter will check in. She'll replace Jenkins for the Lady Wildcats for this last 1:14 of the first half. Melton to play the ball in on the baseline. Goes inbounds to Coleman. Coleman now will bring it front court. Livingston slowing the pace now as we approach a minute to play in the first half. To Mullins on the left side. Mullins up top to Butler. High post they go to Melton. Melton at the elbow. Aaliyah will drive as she goes. Ball knocked away. Butler gets to it. Up top Mullins. Keeley for 3. Got it! Keeley Mullins with a big 3 for the Lady Wildcats. She's got 5. Livingston back out by 5. 32-27. Ella Van Branken brings it front court for the Lady Tigers. Van Branken working between the circles. Van Branken dribbles back to the left side. Now they may be holding for the last shot. Lob down low. Martin made a good catch in traffic. Mullins going to block the shot, though. Ball's loose on the floor. Coleman will come out there with it for the Lady Wildcats. Livingston's going to slow it down and hold for the last shot here in this first half as Mally Jean walks it across the timeline with 20 seconds to play in the first half. Coleman, they look to double team. Coleman working there against that double team. Will work around it. Coleman now with 10 seconds. Coleman, right corner Mullins. Mullins back to Coleman. To Ledbetter on the left wing. Halley for 3. That one rims no good. Butler taps the rebound. Ledbetter will get to it, but the half will end right there. At halftime, it is Livingston Academy 32, DeKalb County 27.
Hey guys, this is Jason from Frontier Chevrolet. Glad to be a part of the halftime event here in Livingston, Tennessee. New management. Want to remind you, 2350 Cookville Highway. Hey guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee. Here under new management at 2350 Cookville Highway, Livingston, Tennessee. Guys, we're glad to be a part of this halftime show. We're very excited to watch the youth sports, being able to give back to the community, something we've been looking forward to assisting pretty good while. We're hoping that everybody, enjoys this halftime show. I know that these kids are playing their hearts out and giving everything they can right now. Want to talk to you a few minutes here about the vehicles that we have. As you guys have noticed passing by, you've seen a lot of new inventory here on our lot. You've seen it come and go. Guys, we're making car deals right now here at Frontier Chevrolet, doing the best we can by people and giving the best deals. Also, our service department, we've got technicians here that are over 34 years working for GM. That's very knowledgeable, down to earth, and we've brought in a new staff, something that you guys have been waiting for. It's a new adventure for us as well, because we want to make sure that we're able to get you guys taken care of and making sure that your vehicle's fixed right the first time. As far as the sales department goes, guys, reaching back, everything that we're selling here, there is going to be a portion that's going to be coming back into the community, just like Thanksgiving was able to pass out cases on top of cases of turkeys out here all day, and we was very thankful to be able to give back to the community. There was no purchase necessary, no oil changes that you had to be buying, no cars, no. Hey guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet. Glad to be a part of the halftime event here in Livingston, Tennessee. I want to remind you guys, we're at 2350 Cookeville Highway here in Livingston, Tennessee. And one thing we're looking forward to is helping the community out, being able to be a part of the kids' life here in Overton County, in town Livingston. Something we've been looking forward to helping for a pretty good while. Want to give recognition to a couple of students. We're doing 2 students at a time here for the halftime show for Students of the Month. And guys, we're glad to be a part of it. Thank you.
half with the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats leading DeKalb County by a score of 32-27. We get ready to start the second half. Good second quarter for DeKalb County as they outscored Livingston 18-14 in that quarter to cut the lead down from 9-5 where we are now at 32-27. Scoring the first half for Livingston, Lady Wildcats being led by Ellie Butler. 13 points at halftime for Butler to lead all scorers. 8 points in the first half for Aaliyah Melton. 5 at halftime for Keely Mullins. 4 in the first half for Hallie Ledbetter. 2 points at halftime for Mally Jean Coleman to give them their total of 32. As a team, Livingston made 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Lady Wildcats made 3 3-point field goals. For DeKalb County, they're being led by Ella Van Branken. 10 points in the first half for Van Branken. 9 points at halftime for Avery Agee. 6 points at halftime for Chloe Van Branken. And 2 in the first half for Tess Martin to give them their total of 27. Livingston plays the ball into Coleman as she'll bring it front court. Coleman working the ball there at the half-court circle. Coleman now dribbling with the left hand, goes left wing to Mullins. Mullins to Butler, cutting inside, shot blocked, foul called on Ella Van Branken. Van Branken will pick up her first foul in the second half. Going to put Ellie Butler on the free throw line to shoot 2 as she'll step up there for the Lady Wildcats. As the free throw's on the way and bouncing good. Hit the front of the rim and kicked over. Van Branken's got 13. She has 13 points in the first half. Avery Agee has 6. Second free throw by Butler, good again, and she makes them both. And Livingston back out by 7, 34-27. Chloe Van Branken to bring it front court, works the ball between the circles. Van Branken will cross to the left hand, works her way inside, driving layup, no good. Rebound Melton. Melton now to Coleman to control for the Lady Wildcats. Coleman will bring it across the timeline, works it left wing now to Mullins, back to Coleman. Coleman up top to Melton. Melton now to Butler. Just underway with the second half. Ledbetter swings it right side. Mullins. Keeley will fake, will drive, gets inside, driving layup, no good. Rebound taken away by Agee. Agee now will bring it front court for Lady Tigers to Martin. Martin long skip pass deflected by Mullins. That goes off the hands of Livingston out of bounds. Touch last by Mullins. Basketball going to stay with DeKalb County as it's Ella Van Branken, Chloe Van Branken, Avery Agee, Madison Martin, and Tess Barton for the Lady Tigers. Long inbounds will get to Agee on this near side. Now to Ella Van Branken. They'll skip it in the corner to Martin. Martin will fake, will drive the baseline, pulls up short corner. Jumper's no good. Rebound Melton for Livingston. The Lady Wildcats, it's Mally Jean Coleman, Aaliyah Melton, Hallie Ledbetter, Keely Mullins, and Ellie Butler. Melton to Butler, cutting underneath. Fall away in the lane by Butler is good. Butler 4 straight to start the third quarter. She has 17, and the Lady Wildcats lead it by 9 as they match their biggest lead at 36-27. Ella Van Branken to Martin. Martin back to Van Branken in the lane. Her left side jumper no good. Rebound Butler wanting to run. Butler quickly in the front court to Coleman on the right side. Mally Jean will drive. Goes left baseline to Mullins. Back to Butler. Butler right side Ledbetter. Ledbetter will skip it now to Mullins. Mullins looks at the 3, doesn't take it. She'll back it back out to Coleman to reset. Livingston with a chance to take a double-digit lead for the first time tonight. Coleman, free throw line, Melton. Back to Mullins. Mullins now to Ledbetter on the baseline. Ledbetter back to Mullins. They'll swing it to Coleman. Coleman deep in three-point range on that right side, dribbling with the left hand. Coleman works her way in the lane, finds Mullins, spotted for 3. That one's no good. Rebound taken away by Livingston, though, as Melton will control it. Melton to Ledbetter, back to Coleman. Coleman backs it back out to reset. Coleman goes left wing, Mullins. Mullins now to Ledbetter, quickly to Melton. Her jumper left side banking, no good. Rebound to Mullins. Mullins turns in the lane. They're going to call a travel on Keely Mullins. DeKalb County got a hand on the ball to help force that turnover, and the walk by Livingston will give it back to the Lady Tigers with 5.5 to play third quarter, and Livingston leading 36-27. Ella Van Branken on the left side. Dribbles around the Martin screen. She's open up top. The deep 3 is good. Ella Van Branken. That's her 4th 3. She's got 16 now to lead DeKalb County. Coleman in the front court to Melton, top of the key. Melton swings it left side to Mullins. Mullins with the right-hand dribble. Now to Coleman. Coleman Backs it back out with that left hand that's still heavily taped after the dislocated thumb in practice earlier this year. Melton in the right corner. They'll skip it up top to Mullins. To Butler cutting left corner. In the lane, Melton cutting inside. Her jumper banking no good. Rebound, Ella Van Branken. Van Branken controlling for the Lady Tigers. Quickly in the front court. Van Branken lobs it right side now to Agee. Her three in the air is off the back of the iron. No good. Long rebound. Mullins will get to it for Livingston. Mullins controlling for the Lady Wildcats. Now to Coleman. Coleman to bring it across the timeline. Works it front court on the dribble. Coleman working there at the half-court circle. Will cross to the left hand. Hands off now to Mullins. Mullins, little motion offense up top. Pass deflected and stolen by Chloe Van Branken. And then a jump ball called as Mullins will reach in to tie up Van Branken. And the arrow is going to give it to DeKalb County. Bailey Allred checking back in for Livingston. She'll come in replacing Aaliyah Melton. Inbounds goes to Ella Van Branken. Van Branken quickly in the front court. She'll drive. Ball knocked away and stolen by Butler. Butler in the front court leading the break. Butler drops it off to Mullins. Right side layup. Good. Ellie Butler. Little 3D. Drive, draw, and dish. And that's exactly what she did. And Mullins gets the finish to lay it up and in for the Lady Wildcats for her 7th point. In the corner, Agee. 3 ball in the air is bouncing no good. Rebound tap controlled by Ella Van Branken. Her jumper inside bouncing no good. Barton and Coleman battle for the rebound, and the jump ball call will give the basketball back to Livingston Academy. We're halfway through the third quarter with Livingston leading 38-30. I'm going to tell you about Coach Brandy Alley. She played at Murfreesboro Riverdale, went to the state tournament all 4 years, won the state title in 2013, her junior year. Allred inside Butler made a great catch in traffic. Jumper down low, rims out. Rebound Barton. Barton now to Agee. Agee to Chloe Van Branken in the front court. Van Branken will drive, gets inside, draws a little contact, and a charge going to be called. Coleman clapping the hand. She stood and took the hit from Chloe Van Branken, picking up her first, team second here in the second half as Mullins will play the ball in on the end line to Coleman. Coleman now to bring it front court. DeKalb County still in that zone. Coleman will take the handoff to Ledbetter. Gets inside. Jumper no good. Ledbetter gets the rebound, but they say she's on the back of DeKalb County to do it. Hallie Ledbetter will pick up her second. First foul in the second half against Livingston Academy as DeKalb County will play it in on the inline. Inbounds goes to Chloe Van Branken. We approach 3 minutes to play in the third. It's a 5-point game to start the quarter. Livingston has extended that lead to 8. Ella Van Branken, shot blocked by Ledbetter. Van Branken got it back. Up top, Agee. Agee will dribble with the left hand. In the corner they go to Van Branken. 3-ball good. Ella Van Branken. That is 5 that I have her with. 5 threes for Ella Van Branken. That is correct. That is 19 points to lead all scorers. Ledbetter in the lane. Jumper's no good. Ledbetter back up, no good. Rebound on the floor. There to take it away is Agee. Ella Van Branken in the front court. She'll drive. Backs it back out now. They double team. Ball knocked away by Coleman. Taken away by Mullins. Coleman. Baseball pass. Tried to hit Butler. It goes off. Agee. Allred will get to it. Allred right side Mullins. Mullins will drive, gets inside, scoop layup, bouncing, no good. Rebound on the floor. It's still loose. Butler and Martin going to tie it up, and the arrow should give it to DeKalb County, and it will. Aaliyah Melton checking back in for Livingston. She'll replace Hallie Ledbetter. 2:12 to play in the third. Livingston leading 38-33. Teams have played even here in this third quarter, each scoring 6. And DeKalb County is going to take a timeout. We'll take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, Frontier Chevrolet, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, Farley & Sons Construction and Excavation, Milton Rains and Family, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Highway Tire, Jerry's IGA, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Livingston Dairy Queen, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Bullseye Security, Hall Funeral Home, Maynard's Automotive, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, and W&O Construction. Agee takes the inbounds. I thought it should be 39, but that's just me. Chloe Van Branken up top will drive with the left hand. Van Branken gets inside, jumper no good, but Coleman has just picked up number 3. Valley Jean will pick up her third with 1:55 to play in the third, as this will put Chloe Van Branken on the line to shoot 2. Van Branken going to the free throw line where she's 2 of 3, and this one's good. Cuts the lead down to 4 at 38-34. Second free throw, good again by Van Branken. It is only 6 in the second half for Livingston. 38-35. Coleman up top to Mullins. Left wing now to Allred. Allred will skip it now to Coleman. Coleman dribbling with the left hand. 1:40 to play in the third. Coleman calling the offensive set. Goes inside to Butler. Butler jumper on the right side. Rolling good. Ellie Butler. Butler 6 in the quarter. She's got 19 in the game. Ties Ella Van Branken to lead all scorers. Van Branken picks up the dribble. Goes right side now to Agee. Agee dribbles around the Martin screen. Back to Martin. Tried to go back to Martin on the pick and roll. Melton knocked it free to Allred. Now to Coleman. Coleman brings it front court. Collins ready to check in at the next dead ball. We approach a minute to play in the third. Melton will drive. Her jumper on the right side. Banking good. And she is fouled. Aaliyah with the kiss off the top of the glass. Able to bank that one in and draw a foul on Madison Martin. Martin will pick up her first, team third, and Aaliyah Melton into double figures, and she's got a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. Melton stepping up there with 10 to the Lady Wildcats, tries to extend this back to a 6-point lead. Free throw by Melton is good. Melton 4 of 5 from the free throw line. She's got 11 points. Livingston back out by 8, 43-35. Chloe Van Branken in the front court. We're under a minute to play in the third. Right corner, Agee. Her 3 in the air is good. Avery Agee. The 3 ball keeping DeKalb County in it. They've made 8 threes in the game. They've cut the lead back to 5 at 43-38. Mullins on the left wing. Mullins hands off Allred. Allred works it right side to Coleman. Coleman high post, they go to Melton. Melton will drive, gets inside, and as she goes, foul going to be called on DeKalb County. Foul going to go on Collins. She'll pick up her second, team's fourth. This will put Aaliyah Melton back on the free throw line to shoot 2 as she steps up there with 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. The first of 2 is good. Melton 4 in the quarter, 12 in the game. Ledbetter back in replacing Mullins for the Lady Wildcats. Melton to shoot a second free throw. Puts this one on the way. That one's off the front of the rim, but Ledbetter there with the one-handed offensive rebound to Coleman, to Melton. Top of the key 3 by Aaliyah. Bang! Aaliyah Melton knocks down the triple. The second chance given to her by Hallie Ledbetter. Melton has 15 now for the Lady Wildcats. Agee on the right side. Agee will drive. Ball knocked away and stolen by Coleman with 9 seconds to play in the quarter. Coleman in the front court. Coleman backs it back out to Allred. Allred up top, Melton. Can she go back-to-back trips? The 3 is no good, and the quarter will end right there. After 3, it's Livingston 47, DeKalb County 38.
Coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee, 2350 Cookeville Highway, under new management. That is correct. Under new management here at Frontier Chevrolet. Guys, I want to let you guys know about all of the vehicles that we have on the lot right now. We have a big super savings event going on. And if you haven't noticed, we're giving back to the community. We had a turkey giveaway here on Thanksgiving. Be looking forward again coming around Christmas time. We believe it's going back and helping the community a lot. So we want you guys to make sure you like and share the post. That way everybody gets the opportunity to come up here and get a gift at no cost at all to you.
Basketball belongs to Livingston to start the fourth quarter. Inbounds goes to Ledbetter, to Melton, the right elbow. Her quick release jumper is no good. Butler trying to follow the shot. will be called for her second foul. Team's third foul here in the second half. DeKalb County's been called for 4 second half fouls. So it'll be the Lady Tigers to play it in on the inline with 7:55 to play in the fourth quarter. Livingston out by 9, matching their biggest lead as Ella Van Branken will bring it front court. Van Branken to Agee at the free throw line. Left corner they go to Collins. 18-foot jump shot rolling, no good. Rebound Ledbetter. Now to Coleman. Coleman, left side to Allred. Allred back to Coleman. They'll skip it right wing Butler. Ellie spotted for 3. Yes, sir! Ellie Butler knocks down her second 3. She's got 22 to lead all scorers. Livingston has their biggest lead at 12. It's 50-38. Chloe Van Branken up top with the crossover. Now to Agee. Agee inside to Brannon back in there. Now to Collins. Left-hand jumper on this near side. No good. Rebound taken away by Butler. Butler now will bring it front court for the Lady Wildcats. Butler, quick crossover up top. Melton. Melton left side to Allred. Allred in the lane. Ledbetter cutting off a screen. Bouncing jumper inside. No good. Melton pulls the rebound. Then it's going to be a whistle and a jump ball call. Thought they might be going to call a foul there, but they called a jump ball with 6:55 to play in the fourth. And the basketball will go to DeKalb County as they'll play it in on the inline. Van Branken goes inbound. Chloe Van Branken to Ella Van Branken. Ella brings it front court on the right wing. They swing it to Collins now on the right side. And as she tries to drive the baseline, she's going to be pushed and fouled by Bailey Allred. Allred will pick up her second. Team's fourth, and DeKalb County will play the ball in on the inline with Agee stepping out to throw in. Agee to play it in right side to Ella Van Branken. Van Branken works it to the crossover to the free throw line. Up top, Chloe Van Branken. Her deep 3 bouncing no good. Melton with the rebound for Livingston to Coleman. Coleman, long pass ahead to Butler. Butler going to drive, finds Ledbetter. Jumper from 12 blocked away by DeKalb County. It's loose on the floor. Butler diving after. It's going to be out of bounds when she gets to it. Touch last by Livingston. Basketball will go to DeKalb County as Chloe Van Branken will play it in, trailing by 12. Livingston leading 50-38 here in the fourth quarter. Lady Wildcats trying to get to 12-3 and go to 2-0 in the district. Agee on the left side. Her 3 ball in the air is bouncing, no good. Rebound taken away by Ledbetter. Ledbetter now to Coleman. Coleman will bring it front court for the Lady Wildcats. Coleman working there for Livingston as Chloe Van Branken will step up to guard her. Barton ready to check in at the next opportunity. Handoff Allred. Allred. Right corner now to Ledbetter. Ledbetter has it knocked away, stolen by Ella Van Branken. Van Branken drives the left side, layup no good, but Coleman has just picked up number 4. Mally Jean Coleman will pick up her 4th with 5:51 to play in the fourth quarter, and this will put Ella Van Branken on the free throw line to shoot 2. So got a chance to go over the 20-point mark. Free throw here is good. Van Branken 1 in the quarter. She's got 20 in the game. Keely Mullins going to check back in, replacing Bailey Allred. Second free throw from Van Branken. Stepping back up there for the Lady Tigers. This one's on the way. This one's good. So Van Branken makes them both there, cuts the lead back to 10 at 50-40. Coleman staying out there with the 4 fouls. To Ledbetter up top. Ledbetter left side Mullins, and a 3-second violation against Livingston. Going to give the basketball back to DeKalb County. You haven't seen that in a while, as the 3-second call will give it back to the Lady Tigers. Ella Van Branken in the front court. Dribbling on the right side. She'll work it. Left wing now to Brannon. Brannon picks the dribble up in the corner. Chloe Van Branken. Down low, Ella Van Branken. Melton knocked it free. Van Branken recovers and lays it up and in. She's got 4 in the quarter. 23 in the game now to lead all scorers. Melton will drive. Ball knocked away by Chloe Van Branken, but rolls right to Mullins. Mullins back to Coleman. DeKalb County's cut it back to 8 at 50-42. Mally Jean working up top. She'll drive, gets inside, drops it off down low to Ledbetter. Up top, Butler, 3 ball. Yes, sir! Ellie Butler knocks down her second 3 in the quarter. She's got 25. Livingston has their biggest lead they take an 11-point lead. Their biggest lead has been 12. They lead it 53-42 as the Timeout called by Livingston in a 53-42 game. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Frontier Chevrolet, First Church, E.B. Gray Jewelry, R&M Family Pharmacy, Overton County News, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Livingston Family Healthcare, Willow Grove Marina, Wascon Incorporated, Wayne's Grill, Oakley Equipment Rental, Lucky Red Stables, Livingston Regional Hospital, W&O Construction, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, and Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage. DeKalb County to play the ball in, trailing by 11, 53-42 as Chloe Van Branken will bring it front court. Van Branken will drive with the left hand, gets to the rim, layup no good, rebound taken away by Melton. Now to Coleman to bring it front court. Coleman hands off Butler. Butler up top, Melton. Melton left side to Mullins. Mullins dribbling now to Melton. Melton triple teamed inside, looking to find some space. Finds Coleman on the left side. Can't get the three away with AG running at her. Mullins right back to Coleman. Coleman now to set the offense for Livingston. She'll dribble against Ella Van Branken. Coleman picks up the dribble. Lob to Melton on the left baseline. Melton skips it up top to Butler. Now to Mullins. Mullins down low, Ledbetter. Ledbetter will take the jumper. It's rolling no good. Rebound tapped around. And coming out there with it's going to be DeKalb County. Ella Van Branken. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. Livingston leading 53-42. Chloe Van Branken on the left side. She'll drive. Gets in the lane. Jumper no good. Rebound taken away by Melton. Now Coleman to control. Long pass to Butler ahead of everybody. Driving layup good. Ellie Butler. Oh, Mally Jean Coleman dropping the dime to Ellie Butler. Butler has 8 in the quarter, 27 in the game to lead all scorers. Livingston out by 13, now 55-42. Brannon has it knocked away by Ledbetter, but right back to Chloe Van Branken. AG back to Van Branken on the baseline. She'll get inside, jumper down low, no good, but Hallie Ledbetter will pick up her third foul. Team foul number 6 on Livingston. This will put Chloe Van Branken on the free throw line to shoot 2 for the next 3:26. DeKalb County's in the bonus. Free throw by Van Branken is good. Chloe has her 9th point. DeKalb County's been called for only 4 fouls in the second half. They've committed only 8 fouls in the entire game. In a pretty clean played game. Livingston's been called for only 13. Second free throw rims out, so Martin won't get to check in. Rebound taken away by Ledbetter. Coleman now to bring it front court for the Lady Wildcats in a 55-43 Livingston lead. Coleman working there at the half-court circle. Coleman dribbling with the left hand. Chloe Van Branken not close enough for the 5-second count to begin. Coleman just running some time here with the 12-point lead in the basketball. Coleman works it to the right wing. Chloe Van Branken knocked it away, but knocked it back court. Coleman will go back and get it. Coleman works it right side to Butler as we're under 3 minutes to play in the game. Butler, pass deflected, but gets to Mullins. Mullins now back to Coleman. Coleman dribbling with the left hand. DeKalb County still has 2 fouls to give before Livingston the bonus. Butler left corner 3, bouncing no good. Rebound Ella Van Branken. Van Branken now to bring it front court. Works it across the timeline now to set the offense for the Lady Tigers. Van Branken working it on the right side. She'll drive. Gets inside. Driving layup good. Ella Van Branken. Van Branken having a big game. She's got 27 to tie Ellie Butler to lead all scorers. Coleman in the front court. Game back to a 10-point game now. Livingston leading 55-45. Coleman on the left side. Coleman to Ledbetter on the right wing. Ledbetter pull-up jumper from 18 is good. Hallie Ledbetter. Ledbetter 2 in the quarter. 6 in the game. Livingston back out by 12, 57-45, and DeKalb County wants a full timeout. We'll take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage. Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation. Milton Rains and Family. Puckett's Furniture and Appliances. Highway Tire. Jerry's IGA. Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands. Livingston Dairy Queen. Exit Rocky Top Realty. Bullseye Security, Hall Funeral Home, Maynard's Automotive, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, W&O Construction, Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, and Frontier Chevrolet. Ella Van Branken, no, it's going to be Chloe Van Branken stepping out to throw in. And she'll play the ball into Ella Van Branken. Van Branken there at the half-court circle. Works it to the right side. Livingston still in that matchup zone. Van Branken, left corner to Brannon. Her three's no good. Rebound Mullins. Mullins going to bring it front court and slow it down now for the Lady Wildcats with the 12-point lead in the basketball. Again, still 2 fouls to give for DeKalb County. Brannon stepping up to guard Coleman. She'll dribble to break the 5-second count. Brannon not close enough. Now she is for it to begin. Coleman working there with the right-hand dribble with 1:20 to play in the fourth quarter. Coleman takes a look at the ref to make sure that the 5-second count going. And now a reach going to be called on Cameron Brannon. Brannon will pick up her first, team's 5th. So still 1 to give before Livingston goes to the line. Inbounds Ledbetter on the left baseline. Ball knocked away by Chloe Van Branken and out of bounds. Touch last by DeKalb County. It will go to Livingston Academy. As they'll play it in on the end line. Coleman stepping out to throw in. Coleman plays it in the lane to Melton. Ball knocked away, but a foul going to be called on Brannon. Foul will go. Let's make sure. Yes, it will go on Cameron Brannon. She'll pick up her second. Team 6th, but 2 shots here for Aaliyah Melton as she'll step to the line with 15 points for the Lady Wildcats. Free throw by Melton is good. Aaliyah 1 in the quarter, 16 in the game. Livingston in control of this one, 58-45 with 1:10 to play in the fourth. Second free throw good again by Melton. She's gotten the line a lot tonight. She's attempted 9 free throws, has made 7 of 9 from the free throw line, has 17 points. Livingston being led by Ellie Butler with 27. They're the only players for Livingston in double figures. Chloe Van Branken as we move inside a minute to play in the game. Her shot blocked by Melton. Late whistle. They're going to call the foul on Aaliyah Melton as she'll pick up her second. This will put Chloe Van Branken on the free throw line to shoot 2. Van Branken stepping there with 52 seconds to play in the game. Free throw is no good. DeKalb County 3 of 5 from the free throw line in the quarter. They are 9 of 12 from the line in the game. That one's good there by Chloe Van Branken to put her in double figures with 10. They're being led by Ella Van Branken with 27. Those are the only 2 DeKalb County players in double figures. Butler in the right corner is double teamed, in trouble, and a timeout called by Livingston. 30-second timeout called here with 42 seconds to play in the fourth quarter, and Livingston leading 59-46. Join us this week for the Overton County Elementary School Tournament. It will begin on Thursday night, January the 5th. It will be the Livingston Middle School and Wilson girls playing in the 4 and 5 game. And the 4 and 5 boys game will be Wilson and Hillham. Then the semifinals on Saturday and the 2 consolation games on Saturday will be on the air on Saturday at 1 o'clock with the 2 and 3 girls game with Rickman and Allens playing the 2-3 girls game to be followed by the 2-3 boys game, which will be Livingston and Allens. Then the other games to follow after that with 6 games to be played on Saturday. Then the championships played on January the 9th. Coleman looks to drive. She's bumped and fouled by Brannon. And you can see all those games live right here on Overton Events. That's personal foul number 3 on Cameron Brannon. Team foul number 7 will put Mally Jean Coleman on the free throw line to shoot the front end of the 1-and-1 with 34 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Coleman to the line for the first time. The junior steps up and knocks down the free throw. 1 in the quarter, 3 in the game. Trying to extend it to 15 for the first time tonight. Dribbling the basketball there. Second free throw by Coleman. Good again. High-arcing shot. Drops through. Mally Jean has 4. Livingston out by 15, 61-46. Van Branken in the front court. Ella will drive. Gets inside. Left side layup. Good. Ella Van Branken. Van Branken 8 in the quarter. She's now got 27. I said she had 27. She had 25, and now Agee was going to push and foul Coleman. She's got 27 now, does Ella Van Branken. This will put Coleman back on the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1 again with 20 seconds to play in the fourth quarter on team foul number 8 against DeKalb County. Coleman dribbling there. Free throws on the way and good. 5 points in the game now for Mally Jean. Second free throw coming up. This one's on the way. This one is off the back of the iron, no good. Ledbetter with the offensive rebound. Goes to the floor, picked up by DeKalb County. As coming out there with it is Barton. Quickly in the front court, Ella Van Branken. She'll drive, and Mally Jean Coleman is just fouled out. Coleman will leave on her 5th foul with 5 points. She'll foul out with 12 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Bailey Allred going to check back in for Livingston. Ella Van Branken to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is good. 9 in the quarter, 28 in the game to lead all scorers. She'll shoot a second free throw here. This one's on the way. This one's no good. Long rebound, Agee. Agee, a little floater on the right baseline, no good. Brannon and Ledbetter hit the floor hard. Brannon going to be called for her 4th foul. Team's 9th, so a 1-and-1 here for Hallie Ledbetter as she'll step to the line for the Lady Wildcats. Going there for the first time. Still a 1-and-1 on team foul number 9 with 8 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Ledbetter going there with 6 points on the night. Stepping up the line for the Lady Wildcats. This one's on the way. This one's no good. Rebound Barton. Now to Brannon. To Van Branken with 4 seconds. Van Branken, 18-foot shot blocked away by Mullins. Taken out of the air by Melton. And the game will end right there. Your final score, Livingston Academy 62. DeKalb County 49. With the loss, DeKalb County sees their record drop to 8-8 overall. They go to 1-2 in District 7 AAA play. Look at the scoring for the Lady Tigers. They had Chloe Van Branken with 10. It was 28 points in the game for Ella Van Branken. 9 points scored tonight by Avery Agee. 2 in the game for Tessa Barton to give them their total of 49. For Livingston, Hallie Ledbetter ends the night with 6 points. 17 points on the night for Aaliyah Melton. 7 points scored tonight by Keely Mullins. 5 in the game for Mally Jean Coleman. 27 points scored tonight by Ellie Butler to give Livingston their total of 62. With the win, the Lady Wildcats move their record to 12-3 overall. They go to 2-0 in District 7 AAA in this 2022-2023 season. That's going to wrap up our girls matchup as Livingston wins it 62-49 over DeKalb County. We'll take this break. We'll come back. We'll have boys action. Should be a good one between Livingston Academy and DeKalb County in this boys matchup when we return to Livingston in just a little bit. 52-49 over DeKalb County. Double figures for Livingston. Ellie Butler with 27. Aaliyah Melton with 17. 7 points for Keely Mullins. 6 for Hallie Ledbetter. 5 for Mallie Jean Coleman to give them their total of 62. Big game for Ella Van Branken. She led all scores with 28. Also, Chloe Van Branken in double figures with 10 as we get ready now for this boys matchup with DeKalb County and Livingston Academy. DeKalb County comes in at 8-5 overall. They're 2-0 in District 7 AAA play. They're coached by first-year head coach Joey Agee. He's a 1999 graduate of DeKalb County High School. I was telling Coach Agee that I did some of his. Cody Randolph also played there. He's the assistant coach, played at DeKalb County High School. I was telling them I called some of their games on the radio and television when they were players there at DeKalb County. And they're 8-5, 2-0 in district play. They'll start number 10, Stetson Agee. Number 11, Elisha Ramos. Number 15, Connor Close. Number 24, Zach Birmingham. And number 33, Robert Wheeler, the starting 5 for DeKalb County, dressed in the road black, the white numbers, the gold trim. Against number 10, Stetson Agee. Number 11, Elisha Ramos. Number 15, Connor Close. Number 24, Zach Birmingham. And number 33, Robert Wheeler, the starting 5 for DeKalb County. Now for Livingston, Wildcats off to a 13-0 start on the season. They're 1-0 in District 7 AAA play under head coach Jimmy Miller and assistant coaches Nate Kennard and Blake Qualls, and they'll start like this. Number 11, Brody Coffey. Number 12, Wyatt Hargis. Number 20, Daniel Bilbrey. Number 21, Tucker Miller. And number 42, Isaac Story, the starting 5 for the Wildcats. Against number 11, Brody Coffey. Number 12, Wyatt Hargis. Number 20, Daniel Bilbrey. Number 21, Tucker Miller. And number 42, Isaac Story for Livingston Academy. Wildcats at 13-0 to start this 2022-2023 season, as they will be dressed in the home white, the blue numbers, the gold trim. Stepping in to jump for DeKalb County will be Connor Close. He'll jump against Wyatt Hargis as we're ready to get this boys matchup underway. Happy to have you with us here on Overton Events for this matchup tonight, as the lead official Keith Dyer will step in, throws the ball in the air, tap control by Livingston. Story with it in the front court. Story now to Miller. Up top to Coffey. Left corner they go to Bilbrey. Bilbrey back out to Coffey as DeKalb County opens in the 1-2-2 matchup zone. Story, right corner Miller. Down low Hargis posting. He'll swing it to Coffey. He'll fake the three. He'll drive. Jumper banking good. They'll wave it off. Charge call. Standing to take the hit, Robert Wheeler picking up the foul on Brody Coffey. His first foul of the game against either team. Coming with 7:41 to play in the first quarter. And DeKalb County will play it in for their first possession as Ramos will bring it front court. Ramos goes left side now to Agee. Back to Ramos. High post they go to Close. Close with the right-hand dribble drive. His jumper banking no good. Hargis with the rebound for Livingston. Hargis now to Story in the front court. Story up top to Hargis. Hargis will drive with the left hand to Coffey. Coffey back now to Story. Again, this matchup zone by DeKalb County, and they are big in that zone. They've got 4. They're at least 6'2" for the Tigers here. Left side they go to Miller. Miller dribbling between the circles. Left wing Coffey. Coffey down low to Hargis posting up. Hargis looks to drive, works his way inside. Reverse layup, no good. Hargis taps the rebound, and there to chase it down is going to be Close. Close now to Agee in the front court. They go left side, right in front of Coach Jimmy Miller as they skip it up top to Ramos. In the corner now, Agee. His three on the right side is good. Stetson Agee. Agee has the first bucket of the night. And DeKalb County's boys jump in front just like the DeKalb County girls did at 3-0. Story now to Coffey. Coffey dribbling between the circles. Back to Story on this right side. Story works it to the left hand. Left corner now to Miller. Miller will drive. Little floater by Miller is no good. Long rebound kicking out to Ramos. Ramos quickly in the front court for the Tigers. Ramos in the corner. Agee. He'll take the three again. This one's bouncing no good. Rebound. Bilbrey will get control of it. Bilbrey looking to run all the way to the rim. Scoop layup, no good. Rebound taken away by Wheeler. Wheeler with the long pass to Close to the rim. Left side layup, good by Connor Close. Close lays it up and in for his first two. DeKalb County jumps in front 5-0. Miller in the front court. Miller working it left side for the Wildcats. Now to Bilbrey at the half-court circle. Right side Story. In the lane now, Hargis. His jumper is good. Wide Hargis gets Livingston on the board with his first two. Cats cut the lead to 3 at 5-2. Agee goes left corner now to Birmingham. Ramos back to close. Right side Agee. Agee down low to Ramos. Ramos against the Livingston matchup zone. Ramos lob down low to Wheeler. Power dribble, jumper, banking, good. Robert Wheeler. Wheeler got the good post-up position. Got the defender pinned high side. Pretty entry pass. Story will drive, and as he goes, what have we got? A foul on DeKalb County. That will put Story at the free throw line. It'll go on Connor Close. He'll pick up his first. First foul on DeKalb County. Going to put Isaac Story on the free throw line to shoot 2. Story goes there with 5:13 to play in the first quarter. As he'll step up there for the Wildcats. Story free throw on the way is good. Isaac with his first point. It is a 4-point DeKalb County lead as Easton Goodpasture going to check in, replacing Brody Coffey. Second free throw coming from Story as he'll step back up there for the Wildcats. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. Story makes them both, cuts it back to a 3-point game. Livingston going to some 2-2-1 pressure. Inbounds Close. Close now to Agee. Agee to Ramos in the middle of that pressure. He'll bring it across the timeline. They go left side to Close. Close back to Ramos. Left wing 3 is good. Elisha Ramos with a little contact, able to knock down that 3. DeKalb County has their biggest lead at 6. It's 10-4. Bilbrey on the right side. Bilbrey working between the circles. They'll lob it in the corner to Miller. Miller bumped and fouled over there by Wheeler. Robert Wheeler will pick up his first. Team's second foul here in the first half, so a throw-in coming here for Livingston as they'll play it in on the end line. Stepping out to throw in will be Miller. Miller to Goodpasture. Back to Miller stepping inbounds. Left corner 3 is good. Tucker Miller. Miller on the inbounds play, able to knock down his first 3. The front court with it. DeKalb County tries to answer. That one's no good. Miller with the rebound for Livingston. That was Birmingham that couldn't connect. Miller's long pass sails out of bounds, though. Turnover by Livingston will give it back to DeKalb County. Tigers will play it in on the inline as the inbounds goes to Close. To Ramos. Now Birmingham with it on the left side. They look to double team. Finds Close on the left wing. Close spins his way inside. Right side Agee. Agee will fake. Little floater bouncing, no good. What have we got? A charge call. Easton Goodpasture taking the hit for Livingston. Foul going to go on Stetson Agee, picking up his first. Team's third. Each team has been called for an offensive foul now in this first quarter as the inbounds goes to Story. The DeKalb County lead is 3, 10-7. We're halfway through the first quarter. Story on the right side. Story now to Miller. Miller in the corner, Hargis. Hargis back to Miller. Miller dribbling between the circles to Hargis. Hargis back to Miller. Lob in the corner, Story. Story with 3 ball in the air is bouncing, no good. Rebound tapped up in the air. Knocked out of bounds by Close. Touched last by DeKalb County. Basketball going to stay with Livingston Academy as they'll play the ball in on the inline with Hargis stepping out to throw in. Hargis to Story on the right wing. Now to Bilbrey. Whips a pass. Free throw line Hargis. His jumper rolling, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Wheeler going to save it to Bilbrey. Good hustle by Wheeler, but saved it right to Bilbrey. Miller, 3 ball to tie is good. Tucker Miller has his second 3. We're tied at 10 with 3.5 to play in the first quarter. Ramos threw it away. Tried to hit Birmingham, threw it over his head and out of bounds. Ramos taps the chest, says, my bad, and the turnover gives it to Livingston with a chance to take the lead on this trip. Story in the front court. Story hands off Miller. Miller back to Story. Right wing they go to Hargis. Hargis dribbles around the screen. Good job by Ramos going over the top of that screen. Hargis. Left side now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey on the wing. They go to Story. Story around the screen. And what have we got here? A moving screen against Livingston. It's going to go on Easton Goodpasture. He'll pick up his first. Team's second foul here in the first half. DeKalb County's been called for 3. Tigers to play the ball in against the pressure as Agee goes inbounds to Ramos. Ramos dribbling there in the backcourt. Long pass to Agee across the timeline. Agee in the corner, Wheeler. His long jumper is good for 3. Robert Wheeler stepping outside to knock down the 3. They've made 3 triples in the first quarter. And DeKalb County leads it 13-10. Story, high post Hargis. Left elbow jumper, good, wide Hargis. Hargis has his 4th point. Livingston back to within 1 at 13-12. Close. Now to Ramos. Ramos dribbling top of the key. Ramos right side to Agee. Agee up top to Close between the circles. Close now pulls up at the elbow, forces up a jumper. It's no good. Rebound batted around. Agee will save it to Ramos. His jumper no good. Ramos gets his own rebound. Then he's going to be tied up by Story, and the arrow is going to keep it with DeKalb County. Cole Harris checking in for Livingston. He'll come in replacing Daniel Bilbrey with 2:21 to play in the first quarter, with DeKalb County leading 13-12. Ramos stepping out to throw in. Tigers have not subbed yet. Livingston's used 2 players off the bench so far. Ramos inbounds to Wheeler. Back to Ramos. Ramos to the free throw line. Gets inside. Now to Agee. Agee to the free throw line. Back out to Wheeler off his hands. But Wheeler able to pick it up. Wheeler, top of the key 3, is off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound Story. Story now in the front court for Livingston. Story. High post they go to Hargis. Hargis looks to drive on Wheeler. Kicks it out to Miller. Left wing 3 by Tucker. Rims no good. Harris will try to get to the rebound. Oh, they save it right to Hargis. Breaking to the rim. Hargis, right place, right time. Wheeler falling out of bounds trying to save it. Saved it right to the Livingston bucket, and Hargis got his 6th point and got Livingston the lead at 14-13. Ramos at the right elbow to Agee. Agee pulls up from 16 feet. Jumper's good. Stetson Agee. Agee with his 5th point. Moves DeKalb back in front by 1, 15-14. Story up top, Miller. Left side, Harris. Harris in the corner now to Hargis. Hargis will fake, will drive, double team, finds Harris at the right elbow. Harris gets inside, jumper at the rim, no good. Rebound Birmingham. Birmingham controlling for the Tigers to bring it across the timeline. Right side to Agee. Agee up top, Close. Close at the half-court circle. Close will step around the screen. Close will drive, little floater inside, bouncing, no good. Rebound tap by Story, taps it over to Harris. Harris in the front court. Harris goes left side, Story. Story pulls up from 10, jumper's good. Isaac Story. Tough pull-up jumper with a hand in his face. Story able to knock it down for his first field goal. He's got 4. Livingston seesaws back in front by 1, 16-15. Ramos will drive, and as he goes, an offensive foul going to be called on Elisha Ramos. Ramos picks up his first, team's 4th here in the first half. As it will be Miller to bring it front court. Miller across the timeline. Miller works it right wing with 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Harris, left side Story. Wildcats maybe holding to the last shot of the quarter. Good pasture jumper, blocked away by DeKalb County and saved by Close from going out of bounds. Birmingham got the block. Close in the front court. To Agee on the right side. Agee dribbling out near the timeline. He'll drive now. Agee gets inside, runs right in. Easton Goodpasture, who's taking his 2nd charge. Agee picks up his 2nd personal foul. Goodpasture taking a 2nd charge. He'll sit down for this last 11 seconds of the quarter. Agee going to leave. Come in to replace him will be Alex Antoniak checking in. Story goes inbounds to Coffey with 10 seconds. Coffey will bring it front court. Coffey left side tried to hit Harris, threw it out of bounds. Turned over by Livingston. We'll give it back to DeKalb County with just under 6 seconds to play in the first quarter. Close to throw in. Close to Ramos. Ramos in the front court. Ramos, top of the key. Ramos had it knocked free, got it back. Jumper at the buzzer is good. Will they score it? Score the bucket for Elisha Ramos. Ramos knocks down the jumper, and after 1, it's DeKalb County 7.
Coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee, 2350
Basketball belongs to Livingston Academy to start the second quarter as DeKalb County with a 1-point lead, 17-16. I apologize, it's Elisha Ramos, not Ramos, for the Tigers as the inbounds goes to Harris. Now to Coffee on the right wing. Coffee to Harris. Left corner they go to Story. Story will skip it in the corner to Miller. Miller back to Coffee. Coffee will drive, gets to the rim. Shot blocked away by Birmingham. Taken away by Ramos. His pass stolen by Story. Left elbow pull-up jumper good. Isaac Story. Flurry of action there, and Story gets the finish to move Livingston back in front by 1, 18-17. Birmingham up top, Antoniak. Antoniak back to Close. Close pulls up the free throw line. Hargis will block him, and Hargis will control it. Bill Russell, one of the greatest shot blockers in NBA history, always said, you're a great shot blocker if you keep control, and that's exactly what Hargis did. Story's jumper's no good. Hargis with the rebound. Up top, Coffee. His three is good. Brody Coffee. Coffee knocks down the triple. His first bucket. 5 straight by Livingston to begin the quarter. Moves the Wildcats in front by 4, 21-17. Close on the left wing. Pass stolen by Story. Story to the rim. Right side layup good. Isaac Story. And DeKalb County wants a 30-second timeout. A fired up group of Wildcats have extended the lead to 6 at 23-17. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. W&O Construction, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, and Frontier Chevrolet. Ramos in the front court, left side to Close. To Antoniak cutting inside, back to Ramos. Ramos brings it back out with the right-hand dribble, now to Close. Close directing traffic against this matchup zone by Livingston. Close, right side Ramos. Ramos with the left-hand dribble. He'll work his way to the baseline. Fall away jumper, no good. Offensive foul called on Ramos. Ramos will pick up his second, team's 5th here in the first half. Actually, team foul number 6 on DeKalb County as Agee coming back in, replacing Ramos. Story goes inbounds Coffee, right back to Story to bring it front court. Story across the timeline to Hargis. Hargis back to Story. 2-3 zone now by DeKalb County. Miller to Hargis. Left wing 3. Off the back of the iron. No good. Story will tap the rebound out to Hargis. Hargis looking to drive on this second opportunity for Livingston. To Miller. Miller now at the half-court circle. Miller goes in the corner now to Coffee. Coffee holding the basketball there. Long skip pass to Harris. Harris will fake, will drive, gets in the lane. Ball knocked away and stolen by Wheeler. Wheeler now to Agee. Agee back to Wheeler to the rim. Layup good. Robert Wheeler. Wheeler lays it up and in to score his 7th point of the game. Stops that 7-0 run by Livingston to start the quarter and cuts the lead back to 4 at 23-19. Hargis, right elbow jumper good. Wide Hargis. He's just finding that soft spot in the middle of that zone. Wide has 8 now for the Wildcats. Antoniak all the way to the rim. Left-hand layup good. Alex Antoniak. He gets his first 2 to cut it back to a 4-point game, 25-21. Coffee in the front court. Inside Hargis. Hargis jumper from 14. Bouncing no good. Rebound Antoniak. Antoniak now to bring it up floor for DeKalb County and first-year coach Joey Agee. Stetson Agee up top to Close. Right side now, Antoniak. Antoniak with the left-hand dribble. Goes to Close. Close around the screen. Now to Agee. He'll take an NBA 3. That's short, no good. Long rebound to Harris with a chance to run. Harris in the front court for Livingston. Challenges DeKalb County. Jumper's no good. Ball knocked out of bounds, though, by Livingston. That will go to DeKalb County as Rocco Carwile coming in for the first time. Daniel Bilbrey coming back in. Harris and Miller going to sit down as DeKalb County gets a new player into the game as well. Number 20, Ian Jones, will check in. He'll replace Robert Wheeler. Stetson Agee to throw in on the inline as he'll play the ball in too Close. Close now to bring it front court for the Tigers. Close. Works it right side to Antoniak. Antoniak holding the basketball there up top. Agee, his top of the key three is bouncing, no good. Antoniak will tap that one, no good. Birmingham's tap is no good. Birmingham with another rebound, and a foul going to be called on Livingston. DeKalb County with this size going to work on the offensive board. Isaac Story will pick up his first foul. Team's third here in the first half, but this will put Zach Birmingham on the free throw line to shoot 2, and the first one is good. First free throw attempt of the game by DeKalb County, coming with 4:32 to play in the second quarter. Cuts the lead down to 3 and a chance to make it 2. Second free throw from Birmingham. That one's no good. Rebound Carwile. Carwile to Bilbrey in the front court. Bilbrey to the elbow. Backs it back out to Story. Story will drive. Gets inside. Ball knocked away and knocked out of bounds by DeKalb County. Touch last by the Tigers. Basketball going to stay with Livingston Academy as Hargis. No, it'll be Coffee stepping out to throw in for Livingston. Before he does, though, officials stop play. The clock's running. They're going to put 4:25 back on the clock. As Coffee stepping out to throw in on the inline. He'll play it in with 4:25 to play in the first half. Coffee can't find anyone. Finally to Bilbrey. Bilbrey now to Story. Right side Carwile to Hargis. Cutting right block. His fall away is no good. Rebound Antoniak. Now to Agee. Agee. Long pass to Birmingham. Birmingham tried to hit the new player in there, Jones. Threw it over his head and out of bounds. Turnover by DeKalb County. Gives it right back to Livingston Academy. Inbounds goes to Story, now running the point for Coach Jimmy Miller as he'll bring it across the timeline halfway through the second quarter. Lob to Hargis up top. Hargis has it knocked away by Antoniak, but keeps possession. Hargis will drive. Pull-up jumper in the lane off the back of the iron, no good. Story with an offensive board, though. Story has it knocked free, got it back. It'll be blocked out of bounds by Birmingham. Touch last by DeKalb County, though. It will stay with Livingston Academy. Wildcats stepping out to throw in. What I talked about on the Hargis block, you block it out of bounds, you get the block, but Livingston keeps possession. Inbounds to Hargis. Hargis now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey right side to Carwile. Carwile back up top to Bilbrey. Bilbrey working with the right-hand dribble. Hands off to Hargis. Hargis will take the three on the right side. It's bouncing, no good. Rebound Antoniak. No, that's Agee with it. Agee now to Close. Close to bring it front court to Agee up top. They can tie with the three. Jones, right side, short corner jumpers, no good. Hargis with the rebound. Hargis now to Story to bring it front court. Story quickly into the paint, all the way to the rim. Left-hand layup, good, and he is fouled. Story's got a chance at a three-point play. Foul going to go on Zach Birmingham, picking up his first. Story to the line as that layup puts him in double figures with 10. Isaac with a chance to extend the lead to 6 again with this free throw. Story, the free throw is no good. Rebound Jones for DeKalb County. Now to Agee, to Antoniak. Antoniak quickly in the front court, drops the pass down low. Bilbrey hustling back, will knock it away though and out of bounds. Touch last by Livingston. It will stay with DeKalb County. 3:14 to play first half. Livingston leading 27-22. Agee to throw in. Finds Jones breaking right to the rim. Layup good, Ian Jones. Pretty set play by DeKalb County. Gets Jones the wide open layup. Coffee will drive. Pull-up jumper in the lane, bouncing, no good. Rebound taken away by Birmingham. Birmingham into the front court, dribbles it out of bounds. Just lost control of it on that dribble there at half court. Turnover by DeKalb County. We'll give it right back to Livingston Academy. Good pasture. Checking back in for Livingston. He'll come in replacing Bilbrey with 2:57 to play in the second quarter, as it will be Livingston to play it in, leading by 3, 27-24. Carwile goes inbounds to Story. Story now across the timeline for the Wildcats to Carwile on the right side. Carwile back to Story. Story dribbling between the circles. High post Hargis. Hargis going to drive on Agee. Pull-up jumper banking, no good. Carwile with the offensive rebound, back up, no good. But a foul going to be called on DeKalb County. Foul will go on number 20. That is Ian Jones picking up his first. Team's 8th, but 2 shots here for Rocco Carwile. Carwile at the free throw line for the first time. Free throw by the freshman is off the back of the iron, no good. He'll have a second chance. Robert Wheeler checking back in. He'll come in replacing Zach Birmingham. Second free throw for Carwile here with 2:41 to play in the first half. This one's on the way. This one bounces good. Hit the front of the rim and kicked over. The Livingston girls won earlier, 62-49 over DeKalb County. They go to 12-3 and 2-0 in the district. The backcourt with it. Antoniak to Close. Close in the lane to Wheeler. His driving jumper's no good. Foul going to be called on Livingston. This will put DeKalb County on the free throw line as Isaac Story has picked up his second. Story picks up number 2. Team foul number 4. Robert Wheeler, the free throw line to shoot 2 here with 2:29 to play in the first half. Free throw by Wheeler is no good. DeKalb County only 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Ramos checking back in. He'll replace Agee. Miller coming back in. He'll replace Story. Wheeler to shoot a second free throw. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. So Wheeler makes 1 out of 2. Cuts the lead back to 3 at 28-25. Coffee will bring it front court. Coffee goes left side, Miller. Miller back to Coffee. Coffee in the corner now to Hargis. Hargis back up top to Coffee. Coffee spins in the paint around the Hargis screen. Now to Carwile. Carwile drops it off to Goodpasture. Goodpasture didn't catch it clean. Kicks it out to Hargis. Hargis left baseline jumper is good from 18. Wide Hargis into double figures. He's got 10. Wildcats back out by 5, 30-25 as we're under 2 minutes to play in the half. Wheeler made a good catch. Wheeler spins in the lane. Hargis knocked it away, but they're going to call a foul on Wide Hargis, and that will be his first. Team's 5th. Let's see if they say he was shooting. I don't think they will. Or will they? They will not. Stetson Agee coming back in. Zach Birmingham coming back in. Antoniak and Jones will sit down. Tigers to throw in on the baseline with Ramos to throw in right side. Ramos, lob in the lane close. Goodpasture knocked it away. Miller will steal it. Miller in the front court now for Livingston. Miller, lob in the corner to Coffee. Coffee down low. Goodpasture posting up. Power dribble, got the defender off the floor. Layup no good. Rebound Birmingham. Birmingham controlling for the Tigers. He'll bring it front court to Ramos. Ramos in the corner now to Agee. Agee dribbling out with the left hand. Back to Ramos. Ramos between the circles. Left side Close. Close, top of the key, will go right corner now to Ramos. Ramos dribbling with the left hand. Ramos picks up the dribble. Lob up top to Close. Close, left side, Agee. Agee will take the 3 on the wing and knock it down. Stetson Agee with his second 3. He's got 8. You heard Coach Joey Agee say 1 more. That meant 1 more pass, and they found Stetson Agee to knock down the triple. Carwile inside Hargis. Hargis fall away on the right block. No good. Rebound Wheeler. Under a minute to play in the half. Livingston leading 30-28. DeKalb County's 3 by Close is good. Connor Close knocks down the triple to put DeKalb County back in front by 131-30. Miller now to Coffee. Coffee to Hargis on the left side. Back to Coffee between the circles. Coffee works it with the left-hand dribble. Coffee cut off, backs it back out to Hargis. 28 seconds to play in the half. Livingston holding for the last shot of the half. Now to Coffee. Coffee inside Carwile. Carwile will drive. Carwile shot blocked by Wheeler. Wheeler will save it to Close. Close now to Ramos. Ramos going to back it back out to Close. They'll swing it now to Agee with 10 seconds. He'll take the 3 and knock it down. Stetson Agee with 11. Hargis in the front court for Livingston. Hargis gets to the rim. Layup underneath, rims out as the horn sounds the end of the first half. At halftime, it is DeKalb County 34, Livingston Academy 30. We'll have the second half coming up.
Hey guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee. Here under new management at 2350 Cookeville Highway, Livingston, Tennessee. Guys, we're glad to be a part of this halftime show. We're very excited to watch the youth sports, being able to give back to the community, something we've been looking forward to assisting pretty good while. We're hoping that everybody, enjoys this halftime show. I know that these kids are playing their hearts out and giving everything they can right now. I want to talk to you a few minutes here about, the vehicles that we have. As you guys have noticed passing by, you've seen a lot of new inventory here on our lot. You've seen it come and go. Guys, we're making car deals right now here at Frontier Chevrolet, doing the best we can by people and giving the best deals. Also, our service department, we've got technicians here that are over 34 years. We want to make sure that we're able to get you guys taken care of and making sure that your vehicle's fixed right the first time. As far as the sales department goes, guys, reaching back, everything that we're selling here, there is going to be a portion that's going to be coming back into the community, just like, Thanksgiving was able to pass out cases on top of cases of turkeys out here all day. And we was very thankful to be able to give back to the community. There was no purchase necessary, no oil changes that you had to be buying, no cars, no nothing. It was pull up, get your turkey, handshake and a thank you, and then going back through and just hand it off to the next person. So, guys, we appreciate it. We appreciate the business that Livingston and Overton County has been giving us for the past years. And under the new management here, guys, it's worth coming in here, meeting the new management, shaking hands, and telling us how we can help, your students out, the kids, the sports programs. We want to be involved. We want to help. And that's something that new management believes in. So that's something that, we need to come in and see us and give us opportunity to show you what we could do. Thank you, guys. Hey, guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet. Glad to be a part of the halftime event here in Livingston, Tennessee. I want to remind you guys, we're at 2350 Cookeville Highway here in Livingston, Tennessee. And one thing we're looking forward to is helping the community out, being able to be a part of the kids' life here in Overton County, in town Livingston. Something we've been looking forward to helping for a pretty good while. Want to give recognition to a couple of students. We're doing 2 students at a time here for the halftime show for Students of the Month. And guys, we're glad to be a part of it. Thank you.
Second half as DeKalb County leads 34-30 here at halftime. DeKalb County had 7 different players score in the first half, led by Stetson Agee with 11 points, 5 for Elisha Ramos, 2 in the first half for Alex Antoniak, 5 at halftime for Connor Close, 2 for Ian Jones, 1 for Zach Birmingham, and 8 points for Robert Wheeler. DeKalb County went 2 of 4 from the free throw line. They made 5 3-point field goals in the first half. For Livingston, 1 point in the first half for Rocco Carwile, 3 at halftime for Brody Coffey, 10 in the first half for Wyatt Hargis, 6 at halftime for Tucker Miller, 10 in the first half for Isaac Story, to give Livingston their total of 30. Livingston got the free throw line 4 times, made 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. Wildcats made 2 3-point field goals. Fouls in the first half. Livingston's got Isaac Story with 2. DeKalb County has Stetson Agee and Elisha Ramos with 2. Tigers with possession to start the second half. Agee, pull up left wing 2-point jumper is no good. Rebound underneath Wheeler. His follow's no good. Wheeler again with the rebound. Back up, no good. Rebound close, back up, no good. Ball batted around and batted out of bounds by Livingston. Oh, DeKalb County just volleyballing it inside with that size, but couldn't get it to go. The Wildcats working hard down low, making it tough, and Ramos will play it in. Ramos to Wheeler. Back to Ramos stepping in bounds. Ramos quickly in the paint. His jumper inside. Will they count the bucket? No, it will not. Foul before the shot by Brody Coffey. Coffey will pick up his first. Team's first here in the second half. And DeKalb again to throw in on the inline. Leading by 4, 34-30. Inbounds goes to Close. Close. Little up and under move. Scoop layup. Good. Connor Close. That's tough on that little up and under move. Little finger roll type move underneath. Gives DeKalb County a 6-point lead, 36-30. Bilbrey, left side to Coffey. Coffey with the left-hand dribble. Coffey back up top now to Story. Story will drive, finds Bilbrey. Right wing 3 by Daniel. Rims no good. Rebound Story, took it away. Story fall away on the left side, banking good. Isaac Story. Story with the offensive rebound and putback. He's got his 12th to lead Livingston as he leads all scorers now with 12. Close in the front court. Minute gone in the third quarter. Back to a 4-point game, 36-32. Ramos, right side now to Birmingham. Back to Ramos. Almost threw it away, but Ramos able to keep it in bounds. Ramos goes inside to Wheeler. He'll drive, layup good. Robert Wheeler. Wheeler just using that size to pound his way inside. He's in double figures with 10. Story, high post Hargis. Hargis backs it back out on the dribble. Hargis now working in 3-point range to Bilbrey. Bilbrey left side Miller. Tucker's 3 in the air. Is bouncing no good. Rebound taken away by Wheeler. Wheeler now to Agee. Agee in the front court to Close. Close back to Agee. Now to Ramos. Left side they go to Birmingham. Back to Close. Close with the left-hand dribble. Cut off at the elbow. Picks up the dribble. Finds Ramos. Ramos then going to be pushed and fouled by Bilbrey. Daniel Bilbrey will pick up his first. Team's second here in the second half as Harris going to check in for Livingston. He'll replace Hargis. Goodpasture going to come in for the Wildcats as well. He'll come in replacing Bilbrey. It'll be Birmingham to throw in. 38-32. The DeKalb County lead is 6 with 6:08 to play in the third. Ramos brings it across the timeline. Ramos works it left side. Ball knocked away. Ramos kept possession though. Hands off Close. Long pass to Agee on the right side. Agee with the left-hand dribble. He'll skip it down to Ramos. Shot blocked by Story. Taken away by Harris. The Story running the floor. He'll drive the rim. Layup good. Isaac Story. Story got the steal on one end. Got the layup on the other. And the Wildcats cut it back to 4. Agee. Right side Birmingham. Birmingham back to Agee. Left side Close. He'll take a deep 3. It's bouncing no good. Birmingham with an offensive rebound. Back up no good. Again he'll try no good. Coffey with the rebound for Livingston. Coffey in the front court for the Wildcats. Coffey double teamed on the baseline. Finds Harris to Story. Fakes. Story now will drive. Spins inside. Jumper's no good. What have we got? A foul called on DeKalb County. Foul on the Tigers. I think they're going to get Robert Wheeler. He's taking a long look, and it is Robert Wheeler picking up his second. Team's first here in the second half. Going to put Isaac Story on the free throw line to shoot 2. Story going there with 5:18 to play in the third, trying to cut into this 4-point DeKalb County lead. Story, free throw on the way is good. Story 5 in the quarter, 15 in the game now to lead all scorers. Hargis in double figures for Livingston as well with 10. DeKalb County being led by Agee with 11. Wheeler has 10. Second free throw by Story, good again. He's got 16. The lead cut to 2 at 38-36. Birmingham now to Ramos, to Agee. Agee right side to Close. Long pass to Birmingham. Birmingham. Dangerous pass will get to Ramos. Ramos will drive, gets inside. Floater on the right baseline, no good. Rebound knocked away by Goodpasture. Ramos will have his pass stolen by Story. Story in the front court, knocked away by Ramos, stolen by Close. Close now to Wheeler, right in the floor. His layup good. Robert Wheeler. Wheeler with his 12th point. DeKalb County back out by 4, 40-36. Miller on the left side. Down low, Goodpasture. Little drop step to the left side. Jumper's good, and he is fouled, and Wheeler has number 3. Wheeler picks up his third. Easton Goodpasture has his first 2. He's got a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play and a chance to cut the lead to 1 if he can convert on this free throw. Goodpasture. Free throw on the way and rims out. Harris will tap it out. Harris will save it to Goodpasture. Oh, the hustle of Cole Harris to get another possession for Livingston. Coffee controlling for the Wildcats. Now to Harris. They can tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Harris now to Story at the half-court circle. Story working to the right side against the 2-3 zone. Back to Harris. Harris goes left wing. Miller. Miller inside Goodpasture. Goodpasture power dribble. Kicks it back up top. Ball knocked away. Miller will chase it down in the backcourt. Numbers for Livingston. Miller going to drive. Miller pass deflected. He'll tap it back to Story. Story going to spin. That's going to be a charge. They've called it all night. They'll call it here against Isaac Story. That will be his third. Connor Close there to take that hit. They've been consistent. You can't argue if they're consistent, and they were there. As Story will pick up number 3 with 4:01 to play in the third. Inbounds goes to Ramos. We're halfway through the third quarter. DeKalb County leading 40-38. Ramos dribbling up top. Little back cut there by Close. Quick pass. Wheeler wasn't ready, but able to recover it. Birmingham now to Agee. Right side 3 ball good. Stetson Agee. Agee knocks down his 4th 3. He's got 14 for the Tigers. Coffee double team. We'll skip it now to Harris. Harris to Miller. Miller back to Coffee. Coffee, again they double team in the corner. Coffee goes down low, Goodpasture. Goes back to Coffee now in the corner. Coffee will drive, spins, tries to go back to Goodpasture, gets it to him. To Miller. Left corner Harris. His 3 in the air is bouncing, no good. Hargis will tap the rebound, but Wheeler will control it. Now Close running for the Tigers. Close to Agee. Agee in the corner, Ramos. He'll take the 3 there. That one's no good. Ramos taps the rebound, but taps it back to Coffee. Coffee has it knocked away. Coffee gets it back to Miller. Tucker's top of the key 3. That's rimming no good. Goodpasture will tap the rebound. Then Goodpasture will be called for the push against Agee. Easton Goodpasture will pick up his second. Team's 4th here in the second half as Bilbrey going to come in replacing Goodpasture, who'll sit down with the 2 fouls. DeKalb County to play the ball in on the end line with the 5-point lead in the basketball. As Ramos will bring it front court. Ramos to the free throw line to Wheeler, still out there with the 3 fouls. Wheeler spins to his left, shot blocked by Hargis. Wheeler got it back. Wheeler blocked again by Hargis, but still sticking with it. Will finally score on the third opportunity. Wheeler with 14 now for the Tigers. They're out by 7, 45-38. Coffee to the free throw line to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will swing it now to Harris. Cole will drive, gets on the baseline. His jumper no good. But Birmingham has picked up number 2. Zach Birmingham will pick up his second, team's 3rd. This will put Cole Harris on the free throw line to shoot 2 with 2:26 to play in the third. Harris goes there for the first time, looking for his first point of the night. Free throw by the left-hander is good. Harris with his first point. Livingston now 3 of 4 from the free throw line in the third quarter. Second free throw on the way, good again, as he knocks them both down there to cut the lead back to 5. Agee against 2-2-1 pressure by Livingston. To Ramos. Now to Close. Close. Back to Ramos breaking front court. Ramos looks to drive. Hargis punched it away. They're going to call the foul on Wyatt Hargis. He'll pick up his second, team's fifth here in the second half, so they've only got one to give before DeKalb County goes in the bonus. DeKalb's been called for three. They've got three to give before Livingston goes in the bonus. Ramos to throw in as he goes up top to Close. Close. Hands off now to Birmingham. Left side they go to Agee. Agee to Ramos between the circles. Ramos back to Agee. He'll take the three. This one rims out. Wheeler with the offensive rebound. Back up, no good. Harris with the rebound. Now to Hargis. Hargis in the front court for Livingston. Pull up right elbow jump shot by Wide is good. Wide. Hargis has 12. Livingston's cut it back to three. Close. Harris will knock that one away and save it to Hargis. Hargis in the front court for Livingston. Hargis out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey with the right-hand dribble. Bilbrey backing it back out for the Wildcats to Harris. Harris in the corner, Coffee. Coffee back to Harris. Harris back to Coffee on the right side. Coffee in the corner now to Hargis. He'll take the three to tie. That one rims out. Rebound off the hands of Wheeler. Wheeler will finally get it back, though. Agee now to Ramos. Ramos in the front court. Back to Agee. Agee will drive. Little floater from the short corner on the right side's an air ball. Rebound Coffee. Coffee in the front court on the behind-the-back dribble, but the pass stolen by Agee. Agee now to Wheeler driving to the rim. Finger roll good. Robert Wheeler. And DeKalb County wants a timeout. No, Livingston calls the timeout with 1:03 to play in the third. And DeKalb County leading 48-42. It is a DeKalb County timeout. We'll take a moment to thank our sponsors. Frontier Chevrolet, First Church, E.B. Gray Jewelry, R&M Family Pharmacy, Overton County News, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Livingston Family Healthcare, Willow Grove Marina, Wascon Incorporated, Wayne's Grill, Oakley Equipment Rental, Lucky Red Stables, Livingston Regional Hospital, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, Farley & Sons Construction and Excavation, Milton Rains and Family, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Highway Tire, Jerry's IGA, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Livingston Dairy Queen, Exit Realty, Bullseye Security, Hall Funeral Home, Maynard's Automotive, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, and W&O Construction. Timeout was by DeKalb County. Livingston to play the ball in. They are making sure that they get the timeout situation right. It was a 30-second timeout called by DeKalb County as the inbounds goes to Bilbrey. Tigers with a 5-point lead as we move under a minute to play in the third. Bilbrey picks up the dribble. Now to Harris at the half-court circle. Harris works it left side to Miller. In the lane, Hargis. His jumper from 10 is good. Wide, Hargis. Hargis again in the middle of that zone has 14. It's cut to three again, 47-44. Agee against the pressure. Now to Ramos. Pass deflected by Story. Stolen by Bilbrey. Bilbrey has it knocked away. Miller will save it back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey in the lane, double teamed and fouled. Daniel Bilbrey going to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul going to go on number 20. That's Ian Jones back in there for DeKalb County. He'll pick up his second. This will put Daniel Bilbrey on the free throw line for the first time with 29 seconds to play in the third. Bilbrey steps up there for the Wildcats, puts this one on the way and knocks it down. His first point of the night. Cuts the lead down to two at 47-45. Coffee coming back in, replacing Miller here in the third quarter. Bilbrey to shoot his second free throw. This one's on the way. That one bounces no good. Rebound to Agee. Agee now to Antoniak back in there. Now to Ramos. Close with it. To Jones. Jones back to Antoniak. To Agee down the right wing. In the corner, Ramos. Three blocked by Coffee. Taken out of the air by Hargis. And he's fouled by Ramos. And Ramos has picked up number 3. Ramos will pick up his third. Team's fifth. So Ramos has 3 for them, as does Wheeler. Birmingham coming back in to replace Ramos. 15 seconds to play in the quarter. Livingston's got a chance to tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3, and they'll probably try to play for the last shot of the quarter. Bilbrey to Harris with 10 seconds. Harris now to Hargis. Hargis back to Harris on the left wing. In the corner, Bilbrey. Daniel will take the 3 and knock it down. Oh, baby. Daniel Bilbrey with the triple puts Livingston in front by 1, 48-47 after 3 quarters of play.
Hey guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee, 2350 Cookeville Highway under new management. That is correct. Under new management here at Frontier Chevrolet. Guys, want to let you guys know about all the vehicles that we have on the lot right now. We have a big super savings event going on. And if you haven't noticed, we're giving back to the community. We had a turkey giveaway here on Thanksgiving. Be looking forward again coming around Christmas time. We believe in going back and helping the community a lot. So we want you guys to make sure you like and share the post. That way everybody gets the opportunity to come up here and get a gift at no cost at all to you.
Basketball belongs to Livingston Academy to start the fourth quarter as the inbounds goes to Bilbrey. Bilbrey brings it front court. Up top now to Miller. Miller to Harris on the right side. They're joined by Hargis and Story. Right side, Bilbrey's three is no good. Rebound to Close. It's Close. Agee has long pass stolen by Harris. Close, Agee, Birmingham, Antoniak, and Wheeler. Harris in the front court to Story on the right wing. In the corner, Bilbrey inside to Hargis. His jumper down low, no good. Bilbrey, though, will steal that rebound. Miller for three. Yes, sir! Tucker Miller knocks down his third three. He's got 9 back-to-back triples by the Wildcats. Move them in front by 4, 51-47. Close lob to Birmingham. Layup good. Zach Birmingham gained to the rim. He's got 3 on his first field goal. Story in the front court. Story dribbling on the right wing for the Wildcats. A minute gone in the fourth quarter. To Harris. Harris with the right-hand dribble. Harris now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey up top now to Miller. Miller with the left-hand dribble drive. In the corner they go to Harris. Harris works it back out to the half-court circle. Bilbrey fakes. Bilbrey drives. Bilbrey gets inside. Jumper's no good, but Wheeler has 4. Robert Wheeler picks up his 4th, team's 6th. Daniel Bilbrey back to the free throw line to shoot 2 here with 6:45 to play in the fourth. Bilbrey stepping up there, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Daniel trying to extend this 2-point lead. First of 2 is good. Bilbrey 1 in the quarter, 5 in the game. He'll shoot a second, trying to make this a 2-possession lead. Second free throw from Bilbrey. This one's on the way. That one's good again. So Daniel makes them both there. He's got 6 all in this second half. And the Wildcats back out by 4, 53-49. Agee back to Close. Back to Agee. Long pass. Story will knock it away. Story will steal it. Story in the front court. Miller. Miller inside Hargis to the rim. Layup good. Wide Hargis. Hargis has 16. Cats out by 6 now. Agee. Long pass to Wheeler. Wheeler looks to drive. Wheeler double team, and the foul going to be called on Livingston. Foul on the Wildcats going to go on wide Hargis. He'll pick up his 3rd. Team 6th here in the second half. So a throw in here for DeKalb County as it'll be Stetson Agee stepping out to throw in. And before he did, though, a foul going to be called. It's going to go on Isaac Story, and that's his 4th. Team 7th, so a 1-and-1 here for Robert Wheeler, and that's a huge call. 1-and-1 for Wheeler as Story going to have to sit down. Good Pasture will come in replacing him. So Story will leave with the 4 fouls. Wheeler has 4 for DeKalb County. He's played a lot with those 4, avoided the 5th. Free throw is no good. Rebound Harris. Big trip here for Livingston. Harris across the timeline. Harris in the corner, Bilbrey. Down low, Good Pasture. Working on Wheeler with the 4 fouls. Finds Miller, right corner 3. Bang! Tucker Miller has his 4th 3. Wildcats out by 9, 58-49. Agee in the middle now to Antoniak. Antoniak will drive, runs right through Good Pasture, and that's a charge. Easton has taken 3 charges tonight. Alex Antoniak will pick up his first foul. Team 7th, player control, so no free throws here. And a timeout call by DeKalb County. They'll take a full here with 5:58 to play in the fourth. Livingston leading 58-49. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. We ask you to go out and support our sponsors. They're what make it possible for us to bring you these games here on Overton Events. Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, Frontier Chevrolet, W&O Construction, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, and Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage. Livingston to play the ball in to Bilbrey. Wildcats a chance to take a double-digit lead on this trip. Bilbrey against that 1-2-2 zone by DeKalb County will pick up the dribble. Ball knocked away. Bilbrey will save it. Bilbrey now. And Livingston will take a 30-second timeout to save the possession. Coach Miller saw that going bad and takes the timeout there. We'll remind you that we've got the Overton County Elementary School Tournament coming up in the next few days here on Overton Events on January the 5th. This Thursday, we'll have the 4 and 5 games coming up from here at Livingston Academy. Join us for our live broadcast here on Overton Events. Then on Saturday, we've got 6 games. We've got the 2 semifinals, then the 2 third and fourth place games on Saturday, then the championship games on Monday night. All those games will be played right here at Livingston Academy, and all those games live right here on Overton Events. Inbounds goes to Bilbrey to bring it front court. Livingston next plays on Friday night up in Crossville at Cumberland County. We'll be there for that district matchup for the Lady Wildcats and Wildcats. Harris goes left side now to Miller. Livingston spreading the floor to Hargis. Hargis dribbling on the left wing. Hargis backs it back out now. DeKalb County going to match up. Hargis goes left side to Harris. He doesn't take that open look. Harris in the corner. Miller will. Tucker. That one's no good. Rebound Harris. Harris spins inside. Finds Goodpasture. Goodpasture left corner Bilbrey. Fakes. Bilbrey takes a little contact to Miller. 3 ball in the air. That one's bouncing. No good. Hargis has the rebound knocked away and taken away by DeKalb County. Birmingham in the front court. In the corner, Ramos. His 3 in the air is good. Elisha Ramos. It's a big triple by Ramos to cut the lead down to 6 at 58-52. Bilbrey whips a pass. Free throw line, Hargis. His turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound tap, controlled by Close. Close now with the outlet to Ramos. Ramos, inside ball knocked away. Who did it go off of? It went off of Antoniak. Basketball will go to Livingston. Harris to throw in on the inline. Before he does, though, Story didn't get there in time. Story wanted to check back in with the 4 fouls. Harris in the front court for Livingston. Harris, they're extending this zone. Long pass to Miller. Miller going to drive. Miller pulls up in the lane. Jumper from 14 is good. Tucker Miller. Little dribble drive by Tucker. He's got 14. Wildcats back out by 8, 60-52, and there's a walk by Agee. Pressure finally forced a turnover there. They've gotten some, but none bigger than that one. As the steps called against DeKalb County, we'll give it back to Livingston. Isaac Story comes back in for the Wildcats with 4:19 to play in the fourth. Harris to throw in. Goes inbounds to Miller in the backcourt. Miller now will bring it across the timeline. Works it front court. Right side to Hargis. Hargis to Miller. No hurry are the Wildcats here. Story on the right wing. Long skip pass to Harris. Harris will drive. Gets to the rim. Layup good. And he is fouled. Oh, baby. Cole Harris with the finish. He's got a chance to finish an old-fashioned three-point play, and Ramos has picked up his 4th. Harris, his first field goal. Trying to make this an 11-point lead. Harris stepping up there for the Wildcats. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. Cole with 3 in the quarter, 5 in the game. Livingston has taken control of this one in the second half. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. Ramos at the free throw line. He'll drive all the way to the rim. Layup good, Elisha Ramos. Ramos into double figures. He's got 10. Harris now will bring it across the timeline for the Wildcats. Harris now to Miller. Miller in the corner to Hargis. Hargis back out to Miller. Miller goes left side Story. Story will drive. Ball knocked away. What have we got? That's a charge on Isaac Story. That's a huge draw there from Elisha Ramos because that fouls out Story with 3:39 to play in the fourth quarter. Story will leave with 16 points. Elisha Ramos taking a chance. He had 4 fouls, but he drew that 5th on Story, and now they've got a chance to get even closer. Ramos in the front court to Agee. Close in the corner, Antoniak. Antoniak will drive, cut off by Goodpasture. Back out to Ramos. Ramos spins, might have got away with the walk, but he scored the bucket. Elisha Ramos has 12, and Ramos may have just fouled out. As he grabs Harris on the inbounds, that should be 5 on Ramos. It will go on Ramos. He'll foul out with 12. He'll leave with 3:20 to play in the 4th quarter. This will put Cole Harris on the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 on team foul number 9 against DeKalb County. Harris stepping up there. Front end of the 1-and-1 is no good. Rebound tapped off the board. Harris will get to it. Left hand layup, no good. And Wheeler is just fouled out. Robert Wheeler will pick up his 5th for DeKalb County. So he will be the 2nd Tiger to foul out. He'll leave with 16 points. He fouls out with 3:17 to play in the 4th quarter. So 3 players have fouled out in this game. Cole Harris to the line. A little less pressure here. Is this a 2-shot foul for Harris as he'll step up there for the Wildcats? 63-56. The Livingston lead is 7 with 3:17 to play in the 4th quarter. Girls game earlier. Livingston won that one 62-49 as Harris knocks down the free throw. He'll shoot another for Livingston, trying to make this a 9-point lead. Second free throw, that one rims out. Rebound coming away to Birmingham. Birmingham in the front court for the Tigers. Birmingham back to Agee. Left side close. Close. Back to Birmingham on the right wing. They'll swing it now to Antoniak. Antoniak will drive. His floater good. Alex Antoniak. DeKalb County won't go away. They've cut it back to 6 at 64-58. Harris now to Miller. Miller going to drive. Miller on the baseline, going to be pushed and fouled by Birmingham. Zach Birmingham will pick up his 3rd. Double bonus here for Tucker Miller as he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Miller with 14. 2 big free throws here with 2:52 to play in the 4th. Miller steps up there for the Wildcats. Free throws on the way and good. Tucker with his 15th point. He'll shoot another free throw here. Stepping back up there for the Wildcats. This one rims out. Harris will tap it though to Coffey. Coffey to Hargis. Second chance here for Livingston. Back to Coffey. Coffey now to Harris. Livingston going 4 corners here with the 7-point lead in the basketball. Coffey going to be bumped and fouled by Antoniak. Alex Antoniak will pick up his 2nd. This will put Brody Coffey on the free throw line to shoot 2. The official turning to Coach Agee to calm him down a little bit. Coffey stepping to the free throw line for the first time. Free throw by Brody. Rims no good. Livingston leaving the door open here at the free throw line. Still a chance to make it a 3-possession lead though. Coffey puts this one on the way. That one's no good. Rebound Agee. So they can tie it with a couple of threes to Birmingham. Birmingham now to Close. Close back to Birmingham. Right side Agee. Agee with the left-hand dribble. Works at left wing Antoniak. Antoniak picks up the dribble to Birmingham. Right side now to Agee. Agee with the left-hand dribble. Agee spins back to the right hand, works his way inside. Jumper rims out, but Coffey fouled him. Stetson Agee will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. I think it's going to be Coffey, and it is. Brody Coffey will pick up his 3rd. Team's 8th here in the second half, but 2 shots here for Stetson Agee as he makes his first trip to the free throw line. Chance to make this a 4-point game. Free throw is good. Agee, 1 in the quarter. He's got 15 in the game. Bilbrey going to come back in, replacing Brody Coffey. Second free throw coming up from Agee, trying to cut it back to 5. I think they added another point up there. It was 64-58, but now it's 65. This one's no good. Rebound Goodpasture. Pass deflected away by Close and out of bounds. Touched last by the Tigers. It will stay with Livingston Academy. Wildcats to play it in the backcourt right beside him, Coach Joey Agee, as he's going to run a little interference for his team. Inbounds to Bilbrey against 2-2-1 pressure. Wildcats throw it behind Hargis. Take it away. Close with the steal, and Close going to be pushed and fouled by Bilbrey. Daniel Bilbrey will pick up his second. Team's ninth, so a 1-and-1 here for Connor Close. Close to the free throw line for the first time. He's got 7 points tonight. Before he goes, though, Livingston going to take a timeout. Wildcats will take a full with 2:04 to play in the fourth. Livingston 65, DeKalb County 59. Let's take a moment here to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, Frontier Chevrolet, Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Livingston Dairy Queen, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Bullseye Security, Hall Funeral Home, Maynard's Automotive, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, W&O Construction, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, Farley & Sons Construction and Excavation, Milton Rains and Family, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Highway Tire, Jerry's IGA, and the Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands. Been a great one to start this 2023 portion of the basketball season for these two teams. The Livingston girls won earlier, 62-49. DeKalb County trying to work their way closer than this 6-point lead at 65-59. Livingston in front by 6. Connor Close, the free throw line for the first time. The front end, the 1-and-1 is good. So Close has 8. Chance to rather say it should have been a 1-and-1. They didn't act like it was. Second free throw, rolls good again. It's back to a 4-point game. Inbounds goes to Miller. Miller now to Hargis. Hargis double teamed in the backcourt to Miller. Miller going to drive. Miller works his way inside and draws a foul from DeKalb County. And will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul going to go on the Tigers. Number 14, Alex Antoniak, will pick up his third. 2 free throws here for Tucker Miller as he steps up there for the Wildcats. Tucker, sophomore, puts it on the way, rattles and comes out. He'll have a second opportunity. 65-61 with 1:55 to play in the fourth quarter. Miller dribbling the basketball there. Second free toss, that one is good. So Tucker makes 1 out of 2. He's got 10 in the quarter, 16 in the game. Agee to Close, back to Agee. 5-point Livingston lead, 66-61. Birmingham, long pass to Close. Close down low to Antoniak, right corner Birmingham. Now to Agee. Agee back to Close. Left corner they go to Antoniak. Antoniak, his pass almost stolen. Agee gets to it. Close, left corner 3 in the air is good. Connor Close. Close knocks down the triple. He's got 12. Tigers have cut it to 2. Bilbrey has it knocked away and stolen by Antoniak. Antoniak to the rim, layup no good. Harris with the rebound to Miller. Miller in the front court, pull up right elbow jumper, good. Tucker Miller. And DeKalb County has a player down. DeKalb County has a player injured underneath the bucket. As didn't see what happened there. He went into the baseboards here at Livingston Academy. Can't see who that player is. It may be Antoniak that is down there. The training staff, doctors, and everyone running out to check on him here. It appears he is moving there. 1:09 to play in the fourth, with Livingston leading 68-64. That is Antoniak that they are working with down there, moving his legs. That's a good sign, as always. Medical staff going down to check on him, as they've got him sitting up now. They continue to work on him. We'll tell you again coming up this week. We've got the Overton County Elementary School Tournament beginning on Thursday, with the 4 and 5 games to begin on Thursday at 6 and 7:15 here at Livingston Academy, here on Overton Events. The 4 and 5 girls game will be the Livingston Middle School girls taking on Wilson. 4 and 5 boys games will be the Hillham boys taking on Wilson. And on Saturday, we'll have the semifinals of the Overton County tournament. It begins at 1 o'clock here on Overton Events. Also 1 o'clock here at Livingston Academy, where it will be played also in those semifinals, as they've got Antoniak up now, which is a good sign, helping him off the floor. And he is walking a little bit woozy, it looks like. May have hit his head on that baseboard there underneath the reserve seats here at Livingston Academy. As it will be DeKalb County to play it in on the end line. Livingston leading by 4, 68-64 as we get back to play here with Agee going inbounds to Close. Back to Agee. Back to Close. Long pass to Birmingham in the front court. Birmingham will drive. Runs into Goodpasture. Have we got a charge? Yes, we do. Easton Goodpasture has taken his 4th charge of the night. That's huge from the big man. Goodpasture drawing the foul from Birmingham, his 4th. Player control, so no free throws. Think about the impact that has. As they take a moment to clean up the sweat. Started to tell you about the semifinals on Saturday in the Overton County Elementary School Tournament. It'll be at 1 o'clock. The Rickman-Allens girls in the 2-3 game. And the 2-3 boys game will be the Rickman-Livingston Middle School boys. Then the 1 seed Hillham girls will play the winner of the Livingston-Wilson game on Thursday night. Then the boys 1 seed, the Allens Hawks, will play the winner of the Hillham-Wilson 4-5 game on Saturday. Then a couple of consolation games coming up on Saturday as Harris will play the ball in to Hargis. Hargis dribbling in the backcourt. We're under a minute to play in the 4th. Hargis across the timeline. Hargis working on the sideline. They double team. Hargis needs help. Gets it to Harris. Harris now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey goes left side. Miller. Miller back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey, they try to double team. He finds Harris with 43 seconds. Harris now dribbling into the corner, in trouble. Will find Hargis. DeKalb County's coach is trying to get him to foul, and they finally do, but then I think they almost got a steal. Foul going to go on number 0, Seth Fuson, who checked in for the Tigers, replacing Antoniak. And this will put Wyatt Hargis on the free throw line to shoot 2. Hargis going there with 36 seconds to play in the 4th quarter. First trip to the free throw line tonight for Wyatt. Steps up there with his team leading by 4, shooting 2, and the first one is good. Hargis, 3 in the quarter. He's got 17 in the game. He now leads Livingston with 17. Chance to make this a 6-point game. This one's on the way. This one's no good. Bilbrey trying to steal that rebound. Can't do so. So again, the Wildcats leaving that door open at the free throw line, making 1 out of 2 there. It's a 5-point game, 69-64. Birmingham's pass deflected by Harris. Birmingham got it back. Fuson now to Agee. Agee right side 3 ball is no good. Rebound on the floor to Hargis. Hargis now to Miller. Miller going to be fouled in the backcourt by Jones. Ian Jones will pick up his 3rd. Tucker Miller going to the free throw line to shoot 2 for Livingston with 19 seconds to play in the 4th quarter. Tucker's got a chance to give them a 3-possession lead if he can make them both. Miller stepping up there for Livingston. Sophomore puts the first of 2 on the way and knocks it down. Tucker, that's 11 in the quarter, 17 in the game to tie Wyatt Hargis to lead all scorers. Second free throw from Miller. This one's on the way. This one rolls, no good. Rebound inside, though, coming away with it, Birmingham. Now to Close. Close going to drive. Close goes right side to Agee. Step back 3 ball bouncing, no good. Hargis with the rebound coming out of there, going to draw a foul, and the Wildcats are going to win it. Hargis with a big defensive rebound there. The foul going to go on number 15. That is Connor Close picking up his 2nd. This will put Wyatt Hargis back on the free throw line to shoot 2. Miller's got 19. I said a minute ago 17. It's 19 for Miller. Free throw by Hargis is no good. Let me make sure. 3, 6, 10, 13. Yeah, 19 for Tucker Miller. Hargis to shoot a 2nd here, though. That one's no good. Bilbrey did steal the rebound this time. Bilbrey almost did that the last time. He will right there, and that will seal the deal. The Wildcats win it over DeKalb County by a final score of 70-64 to stay unbeaten overall and to stay unbeaten in District 7 AAA. With the loss, DeKalb County sees their record drop to 8-6 overall. They go to 2-1 in District